हेलो गाइस, वेरी सॉरी, मैं थोड़ा सा सो गया था। um, थोड़ा सा सो गया था, सो आई एम वेरी सॉरी रिगार्डिंग दैट। um, आप तो आ जाओ। हाँ भाई, आ गया। आई एम वेरी सॉरी गाइस। हेलो रोग, अभिनव, मुरलीधर, श्रीश, प्रेज, अश्विन, मौलिक। हेलो हेलो मुरली। हाय जेकी गेमिंग। संदेश राउंड के हेलो। नंबर गायब हो गया संदेश। पहले नाम के आगे नंबर भी था। फ्रेश पेट स्पीड। मुझे लगा ही था। हाँ यार, थोड़ा सो गया था यार। हेलो लेट नाइट स्ट्रीमर। हाँ भाई, अब बताओ कितने बजे स्ट्रीम करेंगे। हेलो विशाल। सब गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब। मजाक कर रहा हूँ गाइस, आई एम वेरी सॉरी, मैंने तुमको बहुत देरी तक रोक के रखा। उसी दिन निकाल दिया था। हाँ, बात सही है। So guys, as you can see, this is more or like an AMA stream. This is not your typical stream. Anyway, hi God Mumbai, hi Electric, waiting for GA to announce next stream is the 6th. Yup, Vishal. Hello guys, hello. So, this is more of an AMA, clearing your doubts or doing everything stream. We'll just look at a few rosters. Look at, they don't need the West Viper plane, which is why I won't be announced. Oh, बात तो सही है वैसे। We could have had swimmable water wall for harbor. We were robbed. Damn, Mosara, how are you though? We were robbed. Yep. Imagine people. आपका क्या एम है? आओ जी में, आप जी में। Damn. G got it. G what? No. Dude, but they need the least over for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Godspeed doesn't like blue, use only red and white. I mean, blue sure is my favorite color though. You remember? I don't know how many people have told this, but blue has always been my favorite color. But yeah, right now it's red and white. So I am Sleepy Stream 2 today. Tagged in my very controversial. I know now why she does this. Wow, electric. Very doubtful as Bajaj Bhai is wearing blue today. Yeah. Indo memory again. Okay. So this is one leak I can give you. I think the Indonesian player most likely is not LB more. See, I came late, but I'm delivering. Okay, I'm giving you one very major leak. I'm giving you one very major leak. Why do you think it is LB more? Oh, leaks. Oh, no. Sushant, the next Indo player for see. Yarak 70 Hyderabad. See. Who do you think it is? LB more Moni? I don't know. Moni होगा तो और एक duelist. That's the point. Reported to GE management that you're spoiling the roster announcement. I didn't spoil. According to my opinion, this is my just thinking. That's I'll give you an insight. Texture. See, Texture first of all is my favorite player. I'm glad that Texture is getting the opportunity to uh, play in franchise, and I'm thanking God that he isn't part of the new Damwon roster because it would have been very overpowered for Ascension. We would have had more problems. I had remember he called Indian noob. I mean, electric, everyone calls him. A lot of people noobs. Doesn't matter. G famous. I cannot say anything about all these things. I give you one leak because I was late. Okay. Texture is very close to yours. I know, I know. Rizza has told me that. And it's wonderful, dude. I absolutely love texture. I used to think, and I still very much believe, he's one of the most complete players in our scene. And it's amazing that texture is coming. Leak दो भाई अथर्व. ये leak stream नहीं है. This is an AMA discussion stream. अच्छा था क्या हाल सौरभ. One more leak because you stream not some days. Okay. Buzz is so OP. What is the role in Bleed? I'm a coach in Bleed. So all comms would be in English. Wouldn't that be an issue for Korean players? I mean, they can learn English. I think Korean players mostly they do learn English anyway. By the way, Godspeed, LFI कुछ सीन लग रहा है यार. To be honest, I have no clue. Which other teams invited to GXR line? इसका leak मैं नहीं दे सकता. With this lineup, G is high C tier and low B tier. Okay, Audi. Was Ronsky a good choice? Absolutely. He's one of the most aggressive duelists available in our region. Ronsky is amazing. Beat to Hyderabad, let's know. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. My jetpack could be texture, and then Ronsky, and then Bazi, and then Rossi. I think Rossi is more of your pure opper rather than a pure jet guy. Yeah, his blades are very good. But as a pure jet player, I think these guys are better. इतने डोले से क्या करना है? They might ask them to retrain into other roles. Rossi क्या खेलेगा फिर? Chamber. Never seen Ronsky playing. Oh, Ronsky, amazing. You've not seen challenges where Ronsky played. This one, the order one. Then LCQ में भी Ronsky played. Ronsky भाई का बस चले तो प्रसीन का हमारा छोड़ दो. Who will play duelist? If I was there, I'd keep. I cannot say this, but yeah, I cannot say this. But yeah, I know who I would keep in what role here. What about remaining players? I think all the players are good. What the full motivation नहीं है. Bell बजा दो. Bell बंद करके वापस बजा दो round. Ronsky too good with knives. Yeah, Ronsky played at what ping against Boom? Ronsky was in Thailand, right? In LCQs and everything. So Thailand has like 22 ping. Texture now. Yeah. Whereas time for prep till February, it will be a hard time with new comp training and stuff. Oh, it's a lot of time. Rossi 6th LF active roster. I don't know. What do you think with the roster? On paper, it's good if they retrain roles and everything. To be honest, feels like right now as a fan, I will also feel like, oh, what are you doing because of the role clashes and everything. So it'll be interesting to see how Eraser makes the entire team adapt into roles and sort of provide structure to this. Bleed versus GE Prides, obviously, always bleed, man, always bleed. I mean, my support. I don't know what the result will be. My support. So last 6 would be old GE plus Kohli. I don't think it's going to be a 10-man roster. Texture is Jet, no doubt. Yeah. Javi and Fishballs ended में भी एकदम मस्त शॉट लगते हैं, but most teams say. Okay, Abhishek, I'll tell you very honestly. There is a ping difference if you think about the difference in ping. If you don't think about the difference in ping, there will be no ping difference in your game. Dekho, I'm very sorry, guys. Where you do think LF like to be in league if there is something? See, I think Lightning Fast is very amazing. One of the best mechanical products in India. I think he's very good. but he probably is like one step below right now because maybe of competition, and also that his other roles he's not as impactful in other roles. Not impactful, but as quality in other roles. Like he can play sentinels, he can play some agents, but the other role, let's say race, you guys find it amazing that he plays well, but efficiency wise, it's not a good race. It's a good race because he somehow manages to get kills, which is more down to his mechanical ability rather than his ability as a race, right? 10 months of struggle in the past. G is got to new north option. If you know, you know. Good morning, Speed. Good morning, AK. I think next player should be initiated in flex. Let's see. Is there any mandate for 1 or 2 players? No, Vishal. So basically, Asia means like in franchise teams from Asia, you have to have 3 minimum players from Asia, or 4 because the minimum is 6. Because you're only allowed you're only allowed 1 foreign import. Sorry, yeah, 1 foreign import. So you need to have 4 minimum. And you rank teams based on the league roster from APAC franchise teams? Sure, man. First of all, see, that's RRQ. I don't think it's a very good roster. It's a very poor roster. It's going to struggle. I think RRQ has set the benchmark in terms of bad rosters in franchise. They'll definitely be somewhere around last. Then comes Secret and GE. And I would also put Detonation here and Talon. These 4 teams, there will be a fight between them. So you have RRQ, which I would put absolutely at the bottom of the list. Then you have these 4 teams who will battle for the 4 slots above. And then you will have Zeta. And then you have Chenji. And then you'll have the, let's say, the top 3 or 4, which I feel will be T1, DRX, Detonation, and PaperX. This will be the top 4, I feel. Hello, Serious. भाई मैं सो गया था सीरियस. आई मिस्ड ऑल मैसेजेस एवरीथिंग. मैं जल्दी जल्दी आया और फिर म्यूट हट मतलब इधर आके बैठा हूँ. सीक्रेट रोस्टर कब निकला? ओ फक, सीक्रेट रोस्टर इज नॉट आउट. इज दिस Godspeed and I? Yeah, I decided to get myself a haircut. From what I heard, I don't think covers the whole expense. Your opinion on G roster? Pranam, Pranam. What does G need to do to break into top 3? It will be very difficult right now, but I believe they can be somewhere around top 4, top 5 here. Depending, as I said, there's one team at the bottom, I feel. Then there are 4 teams. They can, if they top that tally of 4 teams, I think they can be 5th. I think that will be a very good. How was Prac with new team? Your views on GE IGL? It's good. But भाई फेस कैम फुल स्क्रीन करो भाई. फुल स्क्रीन करने से फायदा नहीं है. चलो कर दिया तुम्हारे लिए फुल स्क्रीन. मेरे को बहुत शाइनेस फील होती है भाई. आई एम नॉट. लो भाई, कर दिया तुम्हारे लिए. जी रोस्टर पोटेंशियल. Hello, which international news do you think will come for GRX? Might be someone from NA, EU, MENA, one each. Henze Rossi is the best option for Chamber. Yeah, but Chamber is going to get nubbed. Chest के बाल दिखाओ भाई. They will get भाई. What up streams when? Shine शक्ल पे दिख रही है. Thank you, Swaraj. I'm mostly LMO and okay. So this leak I had given few minutes earlier. I don't personally don't think it's LMO because of what other stuff that is happening. I just don't think it's anymore. You expect any Indian player in GE playing 5? Yes. Sus. Did you watch Foxy 9 again? Did you know the reaction time? Yup. Foxy 9 is amazing. But I am more interested in Bane. Can other G players play under G banner or some other team? They can play definitely under some other team once G releases them. Under the G banner, no, you cannot feed 2 different teams according to Riot. Sus, bhai, sus. Yo, bhai. Hello, Soham. Guys, if you're new, please do like the stream. There's just 28 likes, guys. Can we push it to 50 likes? And please do subscribe. We're this much away from 2.5k subs. Please subscribe. Can I play in G? Sure, man. I'm no one to judge. Obanai, hello. There are some rumors for SK Rossi to VLT. Is it true? I don't think so. अगर chill stream है तो आ जाओ. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल. Wait, where is Discord? No, there is no serious. The only serious thing in my life is you. Serious. The only thing serious in my life is you. Serious.
मैं कहा अगर कुछ स्ट्रैटेजी ऐसा बात करना है
नहीं
तो
कुछ नहीं. Just
मेरे
chill.
एक्सपर्टीज नहीं है तो आई एम आउट.
Just a chill AMA discussion stream. I thought आज time मिल गया रात को. Hello Naxit. Guys, please push serious to stream as okay now. Right now he can't because he's a bit busy. बहुत ज़्यादा. But hopefully soon you will be able to.
अब तो सीधा ब्लीड हाउस पे स्ट्रीम. ओह फक. अब तो सीधा ब्लीड हाउस पे स्ट्रीम आएगा. Godspeed the next live bleed house.
Serious.
$50 million house.
सीरियस वहां पे कूदेगा. स्विमिंग पूल पे मैं कूदूंगा. स्विमिंग पूल खाली. खत्म. There will be a fight between Orangutan and Godlike. Is it well? For previous G lineup. अच्छा, what do you think? Serious. जो अभी ग्लोबल के जो प्लेयर्स हैं, मान लो उनको निकाल दिया जाता है ना, तो डू यू थिंक दे शुड, हाँ जो साउथ एशियन प्लेयर्स है, तो डू यू थिंक दे शुड स्टिक टुगेदर एंड गो अप्रोच एन ऑग और बी अप्रोच्ड बाय एन ऑग एंड फॉर्म अ टीम?
I don't think the whole lineup kind of is now washed off.
So they should go their separate ways is what you're...
Individually they'll succeed much better. See, honestly, yes. Like individually there's like teams जहाँ पे उनके requirement actually है. I really do feel not just in Asia, so not just in India, like even in Southeast Asian teams individually they'll do much better.
The roster is not completely out, Shikzi. Hi Shikzi, guys. Welcome Shikzi. She's an amazing... Okay, so for people who do not know, Shikzi is an amazing artist. And I'm particularly friends with her only because of her emotes, okay? Her Twitch emotes are the bomb. भाई सीरियस, इसके Twitch emotes देखेगा ना, पागल हो जाएगा. It's so creative. It's amazing.
Well, hit me up because am I looking for a bleed merch artist?
हाँ, definitely Shikzi.
जो अभी 29th को अपना इवेंट है ना, हाँ. अभी मेरा जो PFP है ना, हाँ. मेरे इमोट पे ब्लीड का वो पकड़ा हुआ है. हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. उसका टी-शर्ट इट्स लाइक लेट्स पुट इट ऑन अ टी-शर्ट. ऐसे जुगाड़ करना पड़ रहा है. मैं थिंकिंग कि हर प्लेयर का इमोट बना के ऐसा वो कर दे, लाइक
मेरा वाला तो है
कर रहा है. नहीं थोड़ा सा आपका तो लाइक प्रॉपर हुआ है ना इलस्ट्रेशन, ऐसा क्यूट जैसा थोड़ा कार्टून टाइप सा.
हाई किलर नाइटिंग फास्ट रेंजर विभोर साई एम्बर और एक्सी. एम्बर एक्सी, आई मीन डोंट काउंट विभोर एंड साई एंड एम्बर बिकॉज दे आर ऑलरेडी इन अ टीम. दे जस्ट गॉट साइंड. वो संडे को क्या सरप्राइज आने वाला था जॉर्जफुट भाई. अरे मौलिक भाई, मैं तुम लोगों का गुनहगार हूँ, जिम्मेदार हूँ, तेरे कर्जों का गुनहगार हूँ भाई. मैं एम वाला रूटीन इस हफ्ते लाके ही दूंगा तुम लोग.
अब इट्स बीन व्हाट अ मंथ.
सीरियस,
वो जो वॉच पार्टीज थी उससे पहले की बात है. तो
अरे टाइम क्यों बताना भाई, बहुत टाइम हो गया. आई नो भाई, आई एम वेरी सॉरी. You saw the new roster of Psygod's Reign? Yeah, I saw. It's good. But yeah, I do agree with Sirius in the fact कि मैं भी यही बोलता, but I wanted to see कि Sirius क्या सोचता है. Because I think everybody thinks कि अगर individually जाएंगे तो उनको बहुत ज़्यादा opportunities मिलेंगी. साथ में जाएंगे तो हो सकता है किसी और को एक प्लेयर नहीं चाहिए, किसी और को वो प्लेयर नहीं चाहिए.
Ultimately टीम तो टूट ही जाएगा.
The only thing that will appeal अगर साथ में जाएंगे is the pull कि भाई देखो हम जी से आए हैं, हमारा पूरा फैन बेस जी का बनाया हुआ है, तुम हमको लोगे तो हमको पूरा फैन बेस एक बार में मिल जाएगा. That is the only pull I can see. मतलब उसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है.
I don't think इंडिया ऐसा लाइक टीम का भी फैन बेस कुछ देखेगा अल्टीमेटली, और को फैन बेस से ज़्यादा मतलब ज़्यादा परफॉर्मेंस से ज़्यादा
हाँ
है। बट वही है कि अभी एक दो प्लेयर को अकोमोडेट करने के लिए कोई दो और तो उठाएगा नहीं।
सही बात, दैट इज वेरी
लाइक
ट्रू।
इंडिविजुअली और मे बी डुओ में उनकी लाइक आई थिंक मोर मेजॉर आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दिस, बट मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द प्लेयर्स हु स्टिक टुगेदर अल्टीमेटली ब्रेक ऑफ बिकॉज इंडिविजुअली किसी ना किसी को ऑफर आता है, कुछ आता
एग्जैक्टली,
है, कुछ आता है।
या तो दे जस्ट,
इवन इन साउथ ईस्ट
या
एशिया
तो दे जस्ट
ऐसा ही
लूज
है।
अपॉर्चुनिटीज, आई हैव सीन दैट।
I mean, from LVR to Fairings team,
हाँ
apna no namers, and they all individually got offers later on, now and then. इंडिया में भी ऐसा ही है, लाइक जब स्टार्टिंग में नोबल वाला टीम था, इंडिविजुअली ऑफर्स आ गए,
हाँ
तो इट्स जस्ट इंडिविजुअली ही आते हैं। आई डोंट थिंक कोई डायरेक्टली 5 मैन उठाता है अनलेस ऐसा भी ई स्टार वाला सीन हुआ है, कुछ सीन हुआ है ऐसा।
बिल्कुल सही बात,
फिर क्यों क्यों पंगे डालने हैं?
बिल्कुल सही बात। जो जी एक्टिव रोस्टर में नहीं है उनका क्या होगा, वही आई थिंक सो उनको ऑफर्स लेने चाहिए और जाना चाहिए। कोई किसी ने बोला अमातरासु विल रिमूव हिमसेल्फ एंड हेलरेंजर, भाई आई डोंट थिंक अमातरासु इज गोइंग एनीवेयर वेरी ऑनेस्टली, unless we something very drastic happens like VLT doesn't qualify या doesn't win पहला challenges वाला split या doesn't even come into top 2 या top 3, then maybe changes might take place। नहीं तो I don't think VLT is going to make any changes। Hi Abhyudaya, and Rossi himself said that the roster wasn't good together।
But what I feel now, Amantarasu, I don't know why, but I have this gut feeling Amantarasu might just shift to a coaching role, and they'll bring in one person from G into the roster.
I
I don't
think
know who,
I think that
but
is
they
very
will.
true serious, but मैं बोल रहा हूँ अभी वो नहीं होना, मतलब वो लोग वेट
But then
करेंगे
in the
थोड़ा
next
एक,
6 months, let's say the
हाँ
next 6
एक
months.
चैलेंजेस का वेट करेंगे, जो पहला चैलेंजेस है उसमें जैसा
भाई
परफॉर्मेंस
दो
होगा
यार
वही।
कितने चांसेस हैं? दो ही तो
रोग,
हैं।
मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकता सिवाय इसके, मैं कुछ नहीं बोल
अभी
सकता।
देखो जी जी पिक्चर से बाहर हो गया बिकॉज वो अपना ही लीग में चले गए।
हाँ जी,
लाइक लास्ट
कौन,
ईयर के वीसीसी से देखें तो इट्स ओनली एनिग्मा, जीई, ओके, और कौन है, सॉरी वेलोसिटी हो गया, जी ईजी हो गया, हु एल्स इज देयर? देयर इज नो टीम फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान एट द मोमेंट इफ आई एम नॉट
I
रॉन्ग।
mean there is okay, I'll give you guys another league guys, there is a very high profile firm or company that is getting into esports in Pakistan and wants to make a
निगमा
Pakistani super team।
निगमा बैक टू पाक।
I don't know about the name, but there is high chance you will see in the upcoming challenges there will be a Pakistani super team।
बट यू थिंक पाकिस्तानी, चलो सुपर टीम भी है, दिल आई मीन डू समथिंग इन
See,
द
honestly, Pakistan has the
पार्टीशन
potential
क्वालिफायर?
to do something serious। The only thing that is eating Pakistan is जो इंडिया में आज से 6 साल पहले होती थी ज्यादा, that is politics। Honestly, Pakistan is gripped with inside politics। There are a lot of good opportunities that are snatched away from rightful people because there is politics। बहुत गंदी पॉलिटिक्स होती है पाकिस्तान स्पोर्ट्स में।
Well, but पाकिस्तान हो गया, आई डोंट थिंक श्रीलंका, बांग्लादेश, यहाँ से कुछ निकलेगा ऑनेस्टली, इवन नेपाल।
नहीं, इधर
So
से
let's
तो
just
वेरी
forget about these
वेरी
people.
टफ है। हाँ, इज इट कंफर्म दैट एसके रोसी इज
एक
इन द प्लेइंग
एक
5?
टीम था, यूनियन गेमिंग,
हाँ, यूनियन गेमिंग वाज वेरी
वो भी
गुड।
गुम हो गया। वो भी गुम
No,
हो
they
गया।
will come back, they will come back, I know they'll come back, but I don't think they'll do damage like they'll win challenges। मतलब they
I
might be
mean,
top 8।
Siege में they did very well. Siege में they
हाँ,
did very well. I
वैलोरेंट
know
में
they
they
have
were
a good
decent।
management.
हाँ, उनका मैनेजमेंट डिसेंट है बट पेमेंट उतना नहीं है यार कंपेयर टू इंडिया, है ना, तो मोस्ट ऑफ द
तो
प्लेयर्स
श्रीलंका
जस्ट,
ना,
हाँ
their economy is also bad, so they can't really afford like standard Indian salaries, I believe.
सही बात है। हेलो गुरतेज, क्या हाल? Is it
Interesting.
confirmed SK Rossi in the playing five? Guys, understand. I will never believe SK Rossi is not in the playing five up until they announce he's not in the playing five. Okay? There is no way SK Rossi is not there in the roster.
There's no G without Eskarasi.
Yes. For us, for everyone. There is no G without SK Rossi. There is no SK Rossi without G as well.
True.
Both coexist. I cannot see a world where SK Rossi is not in G, at least for the first year. I don't know what happens next, but at least for the first year. Shantanu, how are you, brother? It's Bhai Gurtej.
एस्करोसी के लिए बहुत अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी है, पता है? अगर वो इंटरनेशनल, इवन इन ब्राजील, फक प्राइवेट
हाँ
टूर्नामेंट, ब्राजील में जाके भी if he plays well, right, it's gonna be huge for him.
ओ भाई, it's
उसको
gonna be
डायरेक्ट उसको डायरेक्ट वो मिल गया है, अपना टैलेंट दिखाने के लिए।
yeah, भाई
बता।
मजा आ जाएगा if SK Rossi can prove that he can compete with that level like consistently in during Brazil and then in the league.
हाँ,
That will prove that Indian players can also compete because SK Rossi definitely was a standout player. But there are many standout players in India, na? Like SK Rossi. You have Raw Fuel,
मतलब
you
अपने
have
रीजन में देखे तो
Deathmaker,
बहुत है।
you
हाँ,
have Raw Fuel, Deathmaker, Xcali, to name a few. These three, I would say, are similar to Rossi, if not like that. And I think Xcali would be my like the most in terms of flexibility, right? Because the other three are not as flexible as Xcali. Is he participating in Galaxy Racer tournament? What is that tournament?
अरे ये एक साल लैन।
Oh, I don't know.
Bruh, what the fuck, man? You know, we are playing. What the hell? ऐसा क्यों
See,
छुपाने का नहीं? We can say, man.
oh, मेरे को नहीं पता था भाई. यहाँ से guys, we are playing. Why? Scallion on another level, definitely. Amaterasu is having health issues in recent times. Thank you, Mohammed, for the 40. Amaterasu is having health issues in the recent times. I have heard of it, but I think Amaterasu is just too strong-willed, bhai. Too strong-willed. I hats off to Amaterasu. I don't know how if he's changed or not, but his journey through CS:GO has just been amazing. And even in Valorant in the beginning, and it's just is an inspirational journey. Bleed क्या खेल ही रहे. I hopefully will give you better performances in the future, and just like every other team, we are also working hard to improve every day. Honestly, DM's aim is insane, but it doesn't make any plays like Rossi and Rofuel. DM simply goes for aim duels. क्या मानना है serious तेरा इस चीज में?
हाँ,
So Arush is saying honestly, DM's aim is insane, but he doesn't make any plays like Rossi and Rofuel do in clutch situations.
bruh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck are you saying?
DM simply goes for aim duel. Like honestly, DM,
Wait, he doesn't make plays. He said he doesn't make plays.
yeah, भाई.
इसको बैन करो भाई.
Honestly, for me, I would put DM above SK Rossi for me. You know.
डीएम सेव भी खेलता है और प्लेस भी बनाता है.
Exactly. I would just maybe there was that issue of him not playing a lot of competitive games and not being maybe as into Valorant, but I think that has gone,
What? Yes.
especially with the arrival of
Starting में
Deadly.
it felt. ये
Bajaj, you are coaching. Hello, Rahul. You are coaching one of the best SE teams. What's your insight on signing 3? Will it be big blunder? First of all, I am coach. Yeah, I mean you can say I am sort of coaching, but yeah, signing 3 duelist
bruh,
players will it be
what
big?
the
Will it be big blunder?
इस बात पे इंसर्ट सिग्मा मेल मीम.
Big blunder. See, I definitely think this looks like a FIFA team on paper where you have I cannot say 5 duelists. I have to say 4
हाँ,
duelists.
बोल दिया था वो.
I have to say 4
5
duelists.
बाकी दो नाम भी बता ही दो.
I I mean, out of the 4 names released, there are 3 duelists, and SK Rossi, I'm pretty sure will be there. So there are 4 duelists out of the 5 players right now.
तो मतलब 5 भी डुएलिस्ट है. ओके,
So
लेट्स गो.
what do you feel about Venki? Venki is the next superstar from India. Very honestly, if I was sort of in global place, I would just sign Venki and let him play for other orgs. Loan him to other orgs. Just sign him now. He's going to be the next superstar. I want to get him before someone like Godel or SA2L does.
जी मोनियत. People are so smart.
Hello, Radigal. Revealing area. What do you feel about Venki? Deadly 10 is choking in VLT. He is not at all choking. He needs time to settle in. and also he's being asked to play a certain way under DAV. I don't know what the problem is. I don't even want to ask him because it's not my job anymore. But I do want to ask him, like as someone who I want to ask him. See, what are you feeling? क्या तेरे को feel हो रहा है? मेरे को बता. मैं like I want to help, but I cannot. The truth is I cannot. So I'm pretty sure he'll be in form very soon for all of you guys because that's just who he is. Deadly is someone who will always be there as a mechanically gifted player right now. Yeah, he's having troubles, but you have to understand it's a big leap from RGE to VLT in terms of culture as well. Because with RGE, you were not like the best of the best, so you put in more hard work. We used to have 9 hour, 10 hours like practice sessions every day, and it was very intense. Even the scrims were very intense. Like bleed में ले लो, who can guide and by honestly, once I achieve what I want to achieve, I will be more than happy. No, मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ serious. If जो मैंने बोला है कि मेरे को achieve करना है, अगर मैं एक बार वो achieve कर लिया, I will be more than happy being sort of the head of an academy. I want to be able to help the young players. This has always been my goal. I want to do that. I was so blessed with Bleed Academy. You know, I will thank Mervin I'll thank boss and everyone who had made that happen every day.
Almost.
Every day. You know why? Because they made it happen. Even though I said I didn't want to be an academy coach for a long time. It is just for now because right now my goal is something else. Right now my goal is to achieve something. But once I achieve that thing, I'm just happy being the head of an academy system. I'll keep producing players for just like Rahul Dravid initially coaching under 19 Team India. Hey man, comparing me to Rahul Dravid, I mean I just say thank you man because I'm no one in front of Rahul Dravid. Why in India players having entry roles are hyped up too much? Exactly, not just in India, it's everywhere. Do you see JH, bro? Do you see how he played the TEC tournament?
Bro, I'm telling you, man, Jay is fucking insane. He's a very, very, very good team player. I mean, honestly, individually, we don't really end talking about him. He's such a good guy.
Exactly.
He's such a good guy. He's such a good player. He's such a good team player. He's fucking insane.
Yes.
उसने ना अपने लिए ही perfect roles उठा रखे हैं.
बिल्कुल भाई. Everything he plays, it feels like it is made for him.
Yep. He's a very good player. Not gonna lie.
Do you know Hunter Ishpreet Singh? Bhai, I am so glad that I have had the chance to know, and maybe I can call him a friend. Acquaintance, definitely. Maybe I can call him a friend now. But for me, forever, Hunter will be the one that got away. He was the only player capable of mechanically going up against anyone in any region for me in CSGO. He had that talent. He was that guy. He was that guy for India. It's just unfortunate because our scene wasn't as developed.
Retla is GOAT, guys. Retla is actually, we call him GOAT. Uska naam is the GOAT.
Yes. Right.
Even in boot camp, like, yeah, Nico comes in into the living room and he's like, GOAT. And Retla would turn around and be like,
yeah,
yes, you called me. He is the GOAT, not even joking.
Honestly, I think
he's the most handsome GOAT you'll ever meet. Luckily, if we qualify, then hopefully you guys will see GOAT in India as well.
Oh my god. You will see how.
Bro, I'm telling.
Oh my god.
Crazy Guy and Juicy का combined fame से ज़्यादा GOAT का fame आएगा.
Obviously, bhai, Retla is amazing. His personality, dude. You need
Retla
that personality in a team.
Retla को हम लोग honorary Indian बनाएंगे भाई.
हाँ भाई, definitely. Like 100
उसको पैंचो फ्राइडे कराएंगे. उसको पैंचो फ्राइडे करवाना है.
Are you still in touch with Hunter? Okay, I did talk to Hunter once or twice, I would say, in the last 2 months or 3 months on Discord, and I every now and then I end up congratulating him because of just how successful he is in snooker right now, man. I was like, who's this guy? Then he shocked the by Retla is amazing. That is what I'm saying. Right now, if you see Juicy, right, it's probably one of the most cracked talents in, I don't know. I would not say the region because he's way beyond that. Okay, in terms of young talents. Hunter was that for India. Hunter had that capability of like traversing the boundaries of the region and being sort of that superstar that brings or elevates a region. Juicy's MYSG is deadly? No way, bro. No way.
MYSG तो वो चूज के फेंक दिया honestly. He just उसका school खत्म हो जाए ना. He's currently giving exams. Once the school is over, right? You guys will see a different Juicy होने वाला है.
When are you going to SGP? Very soon, guys. Very soon. My passport is in renewal. As soon as it is renewed, I am fresh, packed, ready to be deported.
कल भेजे हमको फोटो भेजे शूट कर कहता रेडी बैठा मैं तो.
Honestly, I love the environment in the team right now and everyone. I cannot believe how determined a team could be towards achieving a goal. Everybody here wants to win. There is no one who's like, oh, okay, yeah, we are doing this. It's enough. Nobody ever says it's enough. And I love this about this team. It's amazing. Like you see Sirius, he's sitting with me, but he's spent 2 sleepless nights, guys. Okay.
Right.
2 sleepless nights just to get the job done. These are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with, because that is how you also end up not slacking. Guess which franchise org I am going to? Wow, Sensei. But where are you going? I saw the lethal lineup. Ritesh, Retla, Rameshwaram. Ban gaya bhai.
Nice.
Hello, Garnage.
But Retla is not IGL. Last में गलत हो गया.
Yeah.
Crazy guy is the IGL.
Yeah. Do you think lethal roster change? I don't know. I mean, ask Sensei. Hello, Sensei. Do you think having too many jet mains is a good idea for G? I mean, if they can be flexible and adapt to other roles, why not? Hi, Nathaniel. Hello, Brex. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, man. I'm also doing great. Sirius is also here with me, guys. Can somebody put exclamation Sirius in the chat, guys? Yes, Shivi was added. Shivi was not the only one added, as far as I know.
No, Crazy guy is the IGL of the team.
Hello, Ballistic. Wait, Crazy guy, I thought it was the red one. No, Crazy guy. Yes, guys. Sirius is our lovely friend who is the played Go Follow. Ben, where is the Godspeed playing? Thoughts about EG? Very good roster. I think possibly the best roster right now. EG has the best roster right now. Yeah, like you can say that. Safely say that. Nahi, serious? What do you think?
Huh?
India में best roster अभी EG का ही है ना?
I mean, judging by what VLT did, yes, EG.
Even
though they got knocked out of tech, I think EG is better than VLT at the current stage.
Yeah. Yeah, you do feel bad for Caramel though, right? Oh, he's asking about NA. Oh, not Enigma. Oh, Evil Geniuses. I think the roster is decent. But the roster will be decent rather. But I'm not.
Evil Genius Enigma gaming.
I'm not too good. I'm not too happy with EG. Bleed is a strong contender for this. Thank you, Sandesh. We'll work hard.
I'm saying Bleed is in franchise. We are just 1 year late. That's all.
Wow.
हम लोग franchise में
Remember this sentence, guys. Once we win, you can clip this and enter it into your story. Okay.
I told you guys already. We are in franchise. We're just a year late.
When does Caramel play? You do feel bad for Caramel man. पहले भी सिक्स्थ मैन था, अभी आया बेचारा फाइनली, सोचा प्लेइंग 5 में रहेगा, देन दे बॉट इन और फिर वापस सिक्स्थ मैन बन गया. सुपरमैन डील मोस्ट लाइकली हैज फेल्ड विद ईजी. आई मीन not having Superman in franchise is a criminal act. I agree with Sirius. I mean, we all agree. Read and talking about making international events. Hopium. Yeah, मतलब
कोई ना, मतलब जिसने रोका था वही अब हमारा साथ दे रहा है.
ये बात भी सही है भाई.
है ना?
Yes.
Literally the team that stopped us every freaking time. The star player is with us. So.
Honestly, very true. What Sirius is saying is true. If you look at the stats and every record, literally, Bleed lost to PaperX and Zerjo. No.
जब PaperX से तो lose करना, we all accepted
हाँ.
it this year, right? Even Exertia lost to PaperX,
Yes.
so we don't even feel bad losing to PaperX.
Yes.
But losing to Exertia was heartbreaking because both times it's not like one side हरा दिया है कुछ. It's literally one fucking round every time.
Oh my god! And that round.
एक सिर्फ एक राउंड, दोनों बार एक राउंड करके हराया. माँ कसम. We just choked. That's all.
Views on Sentinels roster. Hi Raymond. Views on Sentinels roster. JK, beautiful roster. I love it.
साथ देने वाला इस मालव को भाई.
Who are you talking about?
negative
Scary
बात कर
is.
रहा है.
If you can't defeat them, buy them. I mean, unpopular opinion: coordination synergy greater than star roster. The roster when has the better coordination will win. Multi-sisters. I think that is why the coaches are being paid. The coaches are asked, what team do you want? The management's job is to get them the team. Then it's the coach's job to justify their selection. Now, it's all like,
it's not like it's a random pick.
Yeah.
Or something. I mean, even Ominous, he did like extensive, numbers work. He pulled out all the stats, everything. Nico just went, I remember like almost for a full month. Is almost like
everyone's opinions is taken into account, guys.
Yeah.
And the coaches have the last say. Like in our team, there is a discussion, and then Legia, after that, everyone has their say. And then it depends if we go after a player or not. And I think this is a beautiful system as well. Psycho is a Giga Chat. He is, but I don't know if he'll be able to handle this iteration, man.
पर ये like Ascension के top 5 contenders बताओ ना एक बार.
देखो भाई, Boom
with the current team.
हाँ मैं बता रहा हूँ. Boom, Damwon, ठीक है.
Damwon, okay.
Boom, Damwon हम लोग.
Bleed.
ठीक है. Then I will go for someone like Maru Gaming. Okay. Then I'd go for Sergio.
Ooh, what Sergio ka roster? You're thinking about PTC and all?
Not PTC.
But PTC went back to Myth, na?
But the other roster. Cigarette S and Luki.
Fox.
Yeah, no more. Exactly that. Foxy. Would MC be the ideal coach for C9 as per rumors? I think MC would have been better for Sentinels. People forgetting Kaplan, he has been goated since the SSG days. Yep. Kaplan is very good. That's why
Crazy Raccoon?
कौन? Crazy Raccoon? तो नहीं रही ना, disband हो गई.
Did not coming back to Valorant?
मतलब there has been no rumors अभी तक, है ना? हेमंत अग्रवाल भाई, आप ब्लीड कोच हूँ क्या? मैं ब्लीड का एक कोच हूँ. कितने अच्छे से समझाया है.
Boom का भी announcement will be nuts, man.
Oh भाई.
Signing will be actually nuts.
Boom's roster is also going to be better than many teams' franchise rosters.
I think I would kind of put Boom's announcement maybe above us because उनके multiple signings nuts होंगी.
हाँ, हमारा तो mostly retain.
हमारा majority was the same, right?
Yes. Yeah. Baby was still available.
But only like main one signing.
EDG?
Kind of two juicy का बोल सकते हैं.
EDG cannot be there because they're Chinese. They might come into the HKTW region. But yeah, that reminds me. FPX can be FPX ZooQ. The Chinese FPX can be a contender.
They're actually currently they have quite a strong team.
They are very strong and they already have 2 Hong Kong players. And their coach is also from Hong Kong. What about North
I
Epson
don't think
though?
EDG will come.
North Epson, I don't know, man. Main
EDG
players
is
from
very
North
late
Epson
to
have
the
already been
party.
taken. Yeah, EDG, they have to change 2 players, and even if they change 2 players and come, they'll not be as strong. So that's the problem. FS squad का क्या हुआ है? Full Sense squad is coming back as far as I know. Onslayers have allowed their players to look for offers. Shroud rumored to be on Sentinel. No way, man. No way.
Crowd नहीं आएगा.
Indonesian fan base proved how strong they are. I mean, obviously, you can't.
Shroud के लिए तो पता है क्या है? Just
Yeah.
get Shroud, Ska, Freakazoid, automatic maybe, and if Tarek wants, just make like a makeshift C9 roster and play.
But नहीं कर सकते ना, because they are all bound by their own orgs.
I mean, it should not be a problem.
They cannot compete ना,
Nothing
because
is not with any org. Crazy. Nothing किसी के साथ है क्या? Nothing नहीं है.
नहीं, I think नहीं.
Nothing नहीं है. Freakazoid नहीं है.
Freakazoid है ना?
Teamy.
Freakazoid is coaching a team, I think.
Really?
हाँ.
Teamy? Automatic?
Teamy है ना? Automatic नहीं है.
Interesting. Yeah. Maybe I'm just
People expecting Indian teams to be top 5. Okay. मैंने अभी 5 टीम के नाम दिए. और फिर tell me if those 5 teams are better than Indian teams or not.
Someone said amigos is greedy का नाम आ गया.
क्या बात है.
Okay, I like amigos is don't be like this. अच्छा और TG में है. M.
No, but if he decides to come back to Valorant, then he will not be in EG anymore. Anymore not in EG.
Bro, Stewie coming to Paper X is going to be insane. Because it's coming to Southeast Asia. पता नहीं क्यों मुझे feeling आ रही है Stewie is gonna join some team here as a content creator.
Who can he join?
I mean, maybe someone offered him a contract or something. A content creator, a ridiculous amount.
Oh, maybe. Who could it be?
And he said yes. Who could it be? I don't know.
Execute is in Paper X? Execute is in Paper X? We are as shocked as you are. We didn't know.
Wait. वो अच्छा sarcastically बोला मैं कहा announcement हो गया.
If I am coaching CC, Venka would not have been playing for this long. Oh, man. क्या 4 second tease did? I don't know. Why there is no academic scene in India? I mean, there was. RG had an academic team. Hello, guys. You are looking at someone who coached the main team and the academic team together. What about Orangutan? I have no information about Orangutan. I gave you guys premium leaks about Orangutan पहले कि भाई they're moving out, and also then they are dropping rosters and everything. उसके आगे I have heard some things, but I cannot say those things. It's T1 Elmimore or PRX Elmimore. Maybe it's neither. 4 second. When are you coming back? 4 second. I mean, technically 4 second can actually come back.
हाँ ऑप्टिक आ तो रहा है इंडिया. आ जाना साथ में तुम भी. अरे पाजी अपना भी भेज दो पासपोर्ट. आपका भी वीजा वाला डाल दें फॉर्म. कल तक सारा भेजने हैं.
मेरा क्यों चाहिए?
सबका चाहिए ना.
नहीं चाहिए.
GXR में मल्टीपल कोचेस है ना.
हाँ, इंडियन रेजिडेंट से नहीं चाहिए.
चाहिए लिखा है.
मैं कैसे दूं?
हाँ वही ना, मतलब जल्दी मतलब करवा लो.
मेरा तो बोला ना वो 12-15 जब भी बोला वो जल्दी करने की कोशिश कर, पर जब तक होगा उसके पहले कैसे दूं मैं?
घूस पे तो भाई जाली बनवा लो. वहां में असली तो
है जी. गाइस, दिस इज जस्ट अ जोक. Serious just
Yes.
made a joke. SIDL should come back to Valo, start a project with Scout. I think he played well in the event. Wow, Malav. What's a super team from Indonesia or India? क्या है? IN is Indonesia, guys. IND is India. My super team has always been the same. Now maybe I'll remove Eskerosi because he's going into franchise. My super team has always been DM, Hellfighter, Antidote, Lightning Fast, Right to Ace, and Eskerosi. Baby वे बेचारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट गया इसलिए
IDN. IDN is Indo.
No, Shango, IN is Indo, IND is India.
No, IN is India.
हैं?
Emojis पे देखो,
Oh,
IN is
emoji
India.
में. Oh, sorry, in emoji. I don't know this Zoomer language in emoji वाला.
Bruh. Zoomer बोल दिया.
Any leak on Indo player who is joining G? I don't know who the Indo player is. I can just say I think it's not Elmimo. Guys, please like the stream and please subscribe. We are only this much away from 2.5k. करा दो, guys.
हाँ, ID is Indo, IN is India.
हाँ.
अगर कोई IND लिख ही रहा है तो I और A लगाने में क्या जा रहा है?
वही. Guys, 2.5k कर दो. IND is insidious. क्या बात है?
What the fuck?
Guys, we are 2 subscribers away.
Wait, I'll subscribe you from Bleed's account.
I feel like drinking some motion. Wow. Wow, my love. Blaze King potential G player? I don't know. It has good texture. Godspeed Dahmer देखा? I have no. I didn't see Dahmer. जो रीसब मारूंगा तो बटन रेड हो जाएगा. Okay, JK. How is the T1 roster? I think it's good. It's very good.
Sugar.
Hello.
Yes, please.
प्रणाम ब्लीड भाई साहब. कैसे हो आप?
अरे कौन यूज कर रहा है अकाउंट?
Best Indian potential team to win Ascension. I don't think Indian team can win Ascension right now. 2025. 2025. Serious dressing up as Dahmer for Halloween? हैं?
Serious क्या?
Dressing up as Dahmer.
What?
Dahmer.
What is Dahmer?
Is a serial killer. उसके ऊपर अभी वो निकला Netflix का वो पूरा. He was apparently very good looking though. He was apparently very good looking.
अब वो तो यार क्या है, तो भगवान ने जीन्स दिए ही ऐसे अब.
I watched first episode. My God, it's a creepy. Yeah. I 2025 में जिंदा रहेंगे तो देंगे भाई, गारंटी दे रहा हूं. अगर अभी कोई प्रोजेक्ट चालू करे 3 साल का टाइमलाइन लेके 2025 में, वो टीम गारंटी दे रहा हूं इंडिया से टॉप 2 में आ सकती है और 2 स्लॉट है. तब जीतना इज वेरी मुश्किल गाइस. हलवे की बात नहीं होती है गाइस. हम लोग को थोड़ा समझना चाहिए एक्सपेक्टेशंस हमारी.
थोड़ा समझो.
It's like SATUL saying कि हम सेंटिनल्स का रोस्टर खरीद के ले आएंगे. पैसा है उनके पास, हो सकता है खरीद भी सकते हैं, बट क्या वो लॉजिकल है? क्या वो पॉसिबल है? EG win Ascension, Copium, Rofel and Test carry. भाई, if EG win Ascension, I will give my 1 month salary as giveaway. What's your role in Bleed now? I'm a coach. I'll tell you very honestly, Arpit, our focus is wrong. Indian teams or players are focusing on aim, when in Valorant, aim, everyone has aim. Aim ka ceiling is very low, mechanical ceiling is very low, it doesn't matter as much. Definitely it matters to an extent, but it doesn't matter that much. I absolutely love EG. I would love nothing more to be proven wrong, but it's not possible right now. 2025, definitely I see an Indian team qualifying. Then build, Ramon, definitely. But your focus should be for 3 years. उसी हिसाब से रिक्रूटमेंट एवरीथिंग. बट एम डिफ भी तो हो रहा है ना बजाज भाई. नहीं हो रहा है भाई एम डिफ. You guys just say aim diff. There is a lot that goes behind someone losing an aim duel. Positioning, timing, okay? Practice, warm up. A lot of it goes behind the phrase aim diff. We are not looking at the underlying factors. We are just saying aim diff है. क्यों है? क्या हमारी पोजिशनिंग गलत थी? क्या हमारी टाइमिंग गलत थी? क्या हमारा एंगल सही नहीं था? क्या हमारा यूटिलिटी यूजेज सही नहीं था? क्या हम उस समय कुछ यूटिलिटी यूज कर सकते थे या करना चाहिए था, नहीं करना चाहिए था? क्या हमारा वार्म अप सही था मैच के पहले? और क्या हमारा नॉर्मल प्रैक्टिस रूटीन सही है? एम डिफ ना सिर्फ बद दिमाग लोग बोलते हैं, जिनके पास कोई दिमाग नहीं होता ना, जिनके पास कुछ बोलने के लिए नहीं होता, एक्चुअल में कुछ टैक्टिकल बोलने के लिए नहीं होता, या बोलना नहीं चाहते, वो बोलते थे अरे भाई ये तो एम डिफ हो गया. एक फैन ये बोले मैं समझता हूं, एक कोच या एनालिस्ट या कोई भी एक प्लेयर या ये सब बोले तो मैं नहीं समझता. आज मैं और सीरियस बैठ के मैच देख रहे हैं, अगर सीरियस बोलेगा क्या जेड डिफ किया, बिल्कुल दैट इज इन द मोमेंट रिएक्शन, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. पर अगर सीरियस से कोई पूछेगा भाई आपके हिसाब से क्या दिक्कत है हमारे में, अरे हमारे यहाँ पे एम डिफ, सीरियस कभी ये बात नहीं बोलेगा. सीरियस नोज कि
गोली मार देना.
हाँ, क्योंकि दिस इज वेरी, बहुत ही वाहियात. अंदर से मेरे को ये सब चीजों पे बहुत गुस्सा आता है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो सच थिंग एज एम डिफ. देयर आर अंडरलाइंग फैक्टर्स. इट्स लाइक ओके, इट्स लाइक अ मर्डर. सिंस तुम लोग अभी डामर की बात करो, आई विल टेल यू वेरी गुड एनालॉजी. गाइस, एक सब्सक्राइबर बाकी है, बेशर्मो. व्हाट द फक गाइस. बट हाँ, सो इट्स लाइक अ मर्डर. मोटिव देखना पड़ता है, ठीक है, हालात देखने पड़ते हैं, ठीक है, एलिबाई सेट करनी पड़ती है, उसके बाद तुमको पैसे खिलाने, मतलब बहुत कुछ ये सब होता है. There is not just one reason behind a murder. Sometimes there's no reason behind a murder. And in that case तुमको फिर देखना पड़ता है कि भाई शायद मेरे मैकेनिकल स्किल्स में ही प्रॉब्लम है. बट पहले तुम रीजंस ढूंढो. सीरियस का कोई भरोसा नहीं है. गॉड एम डिफ बोल भी सकते सर. वाह ना, एग्जैक्ट, वाह. थैंक यू गाइस 2.5 के करने के लिए. थोड़ा और बढ़ा दो ताकि वापस कम नहीं हो. Why don't Indian players not use new lineup for agents like other region? They have better stats lineup. Depend. That is down to the coaches. I'm very sorry. If I am the coach somewhere, I will remove a player if I have to. If after a month he says he cannot play a certain agent, or he's not comfortable in a lineup, or he doesn't want the team to play in a lineup. मेरे को नहीं फर्क पड़ता कौन क्या है. I take every input into account, or any coach takes every input into account. You give the player 1 month, you sit with him, you make him learn it, and if even after that he is not willing to learn it, okay, if he was willing to learn it और नहीं हो पाया, I will change the lineup for him. But if he shows no willingness to learn, then you have to remove. Subscriber only रख दो अगर नहीं है तो. भाई सब्सक्राइबर ओनली करके क्या फायदा गाइस, तुम लोग ऐसे ही सब कर लो ना. देखो मेरे को सब से क्या मतलब है, मैं सिंपल सी बात बताता हूँ. द मोर सब्स दैट आई गेन, द मोर पीपल आई कैन रीच, द बेटर इट इज फॉर मी. आई एम सेल्फिश. तो मैं अपनी बात कर रहा हूँ. वाह, थैंक यू नमोर. बट इतने दिन से क्यों नहीं किया था? तू तो हर रोज आता था नमोर. Do you think our mid-round calls are not proper? Definitely. Mid-round calling is very bad here. We play a more reactive gameplay rather than proactive gameplay. No. Some of the teams are proactive, but they are very proactive. They are proactive without thinking that if there is a need to be proactive or not. And yeah, you have to dictate the pace of the match. Until and unless you are fine, you know you can prevent the team from sort of winning the round by other ways. Let's say if you know you are better on retake, their post plans are not good, then you just play on retake. You let them dictate the tempo when it is beneficial for. Kind of disagree. Like if a player can hit 10, then there's a player who hits. So मैंने वही बोला Madridistas. First you have to look at the reasons. If there is no reason behind that particular aim defeat, then there is mechanical diff. I'm not saying मैंने ये I think so you guys just listen to a part of what we say and you guys remove all the other parts. I literally said कि in a murder मैंने उसका correlate भी किया. In a murder there are reasons, there's motive, there's alibis, there's proof, everything. If there is no reason, then you have to think कि भाई चलो बंदे में ही कुछ गड़बड़ है.
ब्रो मर्डर बोलते हैं.
Ascension क्या है भाई बता दो, काफी टाइम से सुन रहा. Ascension is the new challengers. Challengers एक लीग होगा, रीजनल लीग्स. 2 चैलेंजर्स होंगे हर साल, जो विनर्स होंगे हर एक चैलेंजर्स के रीजन के, वो जाएंगे असेंशन में. असेंशन में से एक टीम 20 टीम में से जीतेगी, और वो जो जीतेगी जो वो अगले साल फ्रेंचाइज में जाएगी 2 साल के लिए. साइफर बफ कंफर्म. यस, कल मैलिक्स का अनाउंसमेंट आ रहा. नाइस, बताइए भाई मैलिक्स को. Indian teams are splurging a lot on coaches. That's good to see. Although I can say I'm a little jealous. I am not from these amounts, but yeah, it's good to see. नहीं सीरियस.
हाँ,
इंडियन टीम्स जो कोचेस पे आजकल खर्चा कर रही हैं जितना,
इंडियन टीम्स जो कोचेस पे खर्चा कर रही हैं. हाँ
हाँ, क्या ओपिनियन है?
लगे रहो, वैसे भी बर्न रेट तो हाई है ही है.
नहीं, बट इंडियन कोचेस पे तो नहीं कर रही है ना.
इंडियन कोचेस बचे ही कितने अभी.
वो बात भी है.
इंडियन पहले इंडियन कोचेस की इज्जत किसी ने करी नहीं. बाहर के लोगों को इंडियन में लोग पैसा लाने की मतलब पूरी कोशिश करी. अब जब अपने घर के बंदे चीज सब बाहर चले गए.
सही बात है.
इंडिया में कोचेस बचे कितने अपने, आप खुद बताओ. लिटरली हाथ में गिन जाएंगे कोचेस अच्छे वाले, ये नहीं जिनके रिज्यूमे में गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट लिखा होता है.
एचबी के
तो 2 उंगलियां होती.
By the way, Godspeed got a job in FS Esports. Congratulations, Electric. अन्ना ने बोला इंडियन प्लेयर को इंडियन कोच की सुननी नहीं है. भाई इंडियन कोच अगर हो ना, इंडियन होने का मतलब नहीं, अगर कोच अच्छा हो ना तो प्लेयर को सुननी ही पड़ेगी. कोच ब्लू, हाँ भाई डेफिनेटली.
But who is R&T's coach?
अनाउंसमेंट आ रहा है ना कल.
ओ अभी है नहीं लॉल, आई थॉट है.
कल अनाउंसमेंट आ रहा है.
Oh, but R&T, do I know who is R&T coach?
हाँ, सबका मालिक एक.
Wait, I know? What the fuck? भूल गया रहेगा.
See my message. Oh हाँ, Malav is saying imagine Indian coaches being paid more than the minimum wage. Bhai, I work for 10,000 rupees INR for 2 months. At that time I was the only coach.
गिर जाते भाई.
At that time I was the only coach and I worked for 12 hours, 10 hours. There was no limit. Bleed invitation cancel. भाई होगा, आगे होगा. RG का
next year, अभी इस साल तो टूर्नामेंट सर्किट्स आर चेंज ना, so we can't do anything. Riot is not didn't give us permission.
सपोर्ट प्लेयर्स को कब रेस्पेक्ट मिलेगा सर जी? एक्सकैली जैसे लोग अब सपोर्ट खेलना चालू कर रहे हैं थोड़ा बहुत, तो मिलेगा भाई. You have JH. Godspeed earns $10K a month chatfeed game. रोग, जिस दिन मेरा $10K होगा
bro, per day man.
रोग, मैं बता रहा हूँ,
पाजी से छींकते नाक से 10,000 गिर जाते हैं.
$10K पर मंथ जिस दिन हुआ ना रोग, तू मेरे को ट्विटर पे एक बार मैसेज डाल के रख, मैं उस दिन तेरे से तेरा जीपे लेके तेरे को $1K गिफ्ट करूंगा.
यार पाजी
$10K per
गिव अवे
month.
कर दो, एक 50x आयन बंडल गिव अवे हो
क्या
जाए।
बात है भाई। भाई 10,
50x आयन प्लस एक बैटल पास मेरा।
वाह, $10K तुम समझ रहे हो?
कोई ना, कुछ कुछ तो प्लेयर 15 करके भी कुछ काटते नहीं।
दर्द हुआ सीरियस को ये बात बोलते हुए।
Damn.
सीरियस को अंदर से बहुत दर्द हुआ ये चीज।
दर्द हो रहा है मेरे को पप्पी पड़ी है ना उसकी।
एक्चुअल में,
मेरा फोर
लिटरली,
हेड पे उसकी चुम्मी पड़ी है मेरे को।
लिटरली भाई। Why don't you guys make match review and other analytics stuff so orgs and other teams see what your capabilities are? Abhishek, I'll be very straightforward. I do make a lot of it. You can see if you go to my channel. चलो तुम्हें दिखाते हैं. But I don't make it right now because I'm contracted to an org. Simple सी बात है भाई. That is why I'm also not showing you guys. ये क्या हुआ?
कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ
अंधेरा कैसे हो
इंटरेस्ट हो
गया?
जाएगा। आई थॉट मेरा कुछ हुआ था। लाइट चली गई क्या?
इतना अंधेरा क्यों है भाई?
वेट, डिड योर लाइट वेंट आउट और कैमरा में कुछ हुआ?
नहीं, कैमरा में कुछ हुआ है.
लॉल, एक बार उसको डीएक्टिवेट करके एक्टिवेट कर लो। मेरे ख्याल में लाइट गई है
नहीं
बिकॉज
नहीं,
योर
लाइट है.
माइक लुक्स परफेक्ट।
लाइट है. कुछ इधर से हुआ है. वाइट बैलेंस से हुआ है.
उसको सेट टू डिफॉल्ट कर दो सारी सेटिंग्स। आता है गाइस, अंधेरा कायम रहे, भक्ति ही शक्ति है। अंधेरा स्पीड। लॉल, गॉड स्पीड इज मूविंग इन हाई, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, फक, क्या होता है टाइम का? आई फॉरगॉट
अब ठीक
मैन।
है.
ना, इट्स लाइक you're actually Godspeed, vibrating and bloody face.
क्या हुआ क्या भाई?
Bruh. Hyperbolic chamber. Let's fucking go.
लैग हो रहा है
Paji is
क्या?
moving through space and time. Paji, you just became a god. टेक्निकल इश्यूज के कारण स्ट्रीम कुछ पल रोक दिया गया है।
भाई, आई एम वेरी सॉरी गाइस. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੰਬਰ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਮਸ਼ਰੂਫ ਹਨ।
अब ठीक हो गया?
नो, still, हाँ अब ठीक है, अब ठीक है, अब ठीक है। फुल स्क्रीन करो एक बार। faster than tachyons। अभी ठीक है, अभी ठीक है,
ठीक
अभी
है.
मस्त एकदम 30 FPS आ रहा है।
GodspeedxD and I name inspired from speed stuff from Flash. Yep, and also Godspeed means safe journey, good luck on your journey. Godspeed became real god. 10 FPS हो गया था. एटलीस्ट 40L a year. कौन किसको मिल रहा है? क्या क्या बोल रहे हो तुम लोग? Oh, it's like, oh,
इंजीनियर थोड़ी ना 40 लाख एक साल कमा के
Godspeed
सब।
use dimensional trade. भाई, there everyone will earn around 4K a month. Why don't Indian players not use new lineup? मैंने बोल दिया सलाउद्दीन ये थोड़ी देर पहले. RG new roster or Revenant new roster? Which one do you prefer? I prefer Revenants, but RG has massive potential. When will Sinatra play? I don't know, man. I've lost hope.
Damn.
वो ब्रो प्लीज हैदराबाद लैन आ जाओ, मिलते हैं अपन भाई. कोशिश पूरी है भाई.
भाई है, वो भी तो है, ड्रीमैक भी तो है
हाँ,
सेम
ड्रीमैक
टाइम।
पहले है, अभी है.
अगर हम लोग होते हैं क्वालिफाई, आई गो अर्ली ड्रीमैक खेलने।
ड्रीमैक भी.
कोई ना, ब्लीड ब्लीड स्पॉन्सर करवाएगा। बोल देंगे बॉस को, विल रिप्रेजेंट ड्रीम है।
हाँ, वहीं पे रहेंगे.
वहीं पर रहेंगे, खाएंगे पिएंगे हगेंगे, वहीं खून पाएंगे।
वहाँ हम लोग ऐसे भी ब्लीड में हम कोचेस और सपोर्ट स्टाफ बहुत थकते हैं।
कुछ ज्यादा ही।
हाँ, हम हमारा टीएस भागने के मैसेजेस से भरते रहता है, बीआरबी। मैं बोलता हूँ बीआरबी, बात होता है बीआरबी शिटिंग, हम लोग का यही मैसेज चलता रहता है ब्रेक्स हमारे।
एक दिन आप भी गए हुए थे और मैं निको के लिख दिया बियर बी गोइंग टू शिट।
प्रैंक क्वेश्चन सुनते हो क्या?
चलो
यस।
खुद ही AFK था।
सीरियस भाई, यू माइट नीड सिक्योरिटी इफ यू गो टू ड्रीम एक्ट। डैम। वो सब
Bruh,
बच्चों, क्या हाल है भाई?
why would I need security, man?
भाई
I am security.
कैसा चल रहा है? यू आर स्टिल ऑन वेकेशन ना कांचा? भाई कैनियस नॉट एंटर वालो प्रोफेशनल, भाई उससे जाके पूछो। मैं कैनियस का कौन एजेंट हूँ भाई? मतलब सीरियस इज पंजाबी, हाँ भाई। हाँ गंदा।
She's a walking auto. What the fuck?
वॉकिंग ऑटो वॉट, वाह भाई। केम बैक टू बूट कैम्प ऑन 13th, क्या बात है भाई। गाइस, यू डू नॉट नो Rio Meister. I mean, we don't call him Rio Meister, but you guys call him Rio Meister. One of the oldest IGLs in the Bengal scene. He also won the best IGL, upcoming IGL of the year award in ESL Masters. Amazing guy. बहुत अच्छा जान पहचान, बहुत मतलब हमने बहुत सारे टूर्नामेंट्स ऐसे ही बैठ बैठ के गुजारे हैं। हेलो अर्जुन, क्या बात है जैन? हेलो, कैसा चल रहा है? सीएसगो खेल लेता था थोड़ा थोड़ा, देखो कितना हम्बल। भाई एक चीज है, बंगाल के लोग हम्बल बहुत होते हैं। हम लोग सैलरी कितने दे रहे हैं टीम में? भाई रो दूंगा आज भाई। आई थिंक पता है कांचा, आई वांटेड टू, मैं करना चाहता था एक ऐसा सीरीज। मैंने आलूदा को बोला कि मैं एक ऐसा सीरीज करना चाहता हूँ जहाँ पे मैं 1.6 वाले जो आईजीएल्स हैं पूरे इंडिया में और जो प्लेयर्स हैं उनको लाके उनका प्रैक्टिस रूटीन ये सब बताना चाहता हूँ, जहाँ पे हमको पैसे ही नहीं मिलते थे भाई। जहाँ पे हम रोज पैसे खर्च करते थे लैंड, मिक्स लैंड खेलने के लिए। रोज हफ्ते में 6 दिन हमारे 10 मैन लैंड होता था, कभी के बार 7 दिन। और बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स आके ना पीछे खड़े रहते थे भाई लाइन में, कि जगह खाली होगी तो 10 मैन में हमको जगह मिलेगी। रोज कम से कम 5 घंटे का गेम, 5 से 6 घंटे का, ठीक है, हाई नॉकेट, उसके साथ रोल चाउमीन ये सब का पैसा हम कम से कम भाई, और आने जाने का पैसा कम से कम 120 से 150 रुपए रोज के हमारे खुद के पॉकेट से लगते थे ब्रो। उस समय खुद के पॉकेट से लगते थे और कोई स्पॉन्सर नहीं था, कोई कुछ नहीं था। कैफे में जाने का भाड़ा, कैफे में खेलने का भाड़ा, सब कुछ का भाड़ा। और टूर्नामेंट कितने के होते थे? 5,000 10,000 प्राइस मनी के। बट एनी सपोर्ट, डेफिनेटली भाई ये करेंगे। मेरे को दिखाना है लोगों को, जो लोग बोलते हैं ना यार बस और का सपोर्ट मिल जाए, यार बस एक और ले ले, मैं तो पक्का मैं इंडिया का बेस्ट बन जाऊंगा। भाई अगर तुमको इंडिया का बेस्ट बनना है तो बिना और के पहले तुम बहुत कुछ उखाड़ सकते हो। आई एम नॉट सेइंग, मेरे को अभी किसी ने कोचेस वाली बात बोली, मैंने लिखा इट इज वेरी टफ टू फाइंड कोचेस जो टाइम देना चाहते हो प्रोजेक्ट्स को, ये सबको, जो स्पॉन्सर्ड नहीं है, ये सब नहीं है। तो बोले अरे उनका काम, उनका टाइम के लिए उनको कंपेंसेट, यही तो तुम्हारा, यही वैलोरेंट गलत जा रहा है। यहाँ पे ना वो बिजनेसमैन आ गए हैं। esports is not a business for players and coaches and everyone involved. Yes, एक तरफ से बिजनेस है, दूसरी तरफ से it is something you're pursuing out of passion. So please show some fucking passion. कहीं कोई घटिया एक टीम को कोच करके लोग लिख देते हैं पेड ऑफर्स ओनली। भाई हमारी औकात ही नहीं है पेड ऑफर्स मांगने की। क्यों मांग रहे हो तुम पेड ऑफर्स? पहले प्रूव तो करो खुद को एक टीम को लेके। यहाँ पे लोग प्रूव नहीं करना चाहते खुद को, यहाँ पे लोग बोलना चाहते पहले मेरे को ऑफर दो फिर मैं प्रूव करूंगा। क्यों ऑफर देंगे कोई भी और तुझमें क्यों इंटरेस्ट दिखाएगी तुझमें भाई? मतलब इट इज वेरी ऑनेस्ट।
अरे बीपी हाई हो जाएगा पाजी, रहने दो बस।
बीबी है कुछ नहीं होगा भाई, मैं तो अरे बस ब्लीड में चले जाए, बस वही बात है।
उम्र हो गई है अभी, अभी भाभी जी को भी आना है, रुक जाओ।
एग्जैक्टली देख, देखो कांचा क्या बोल रहा है। फुटबॉल क्रिकेट में तुमको शुरुआत से स्पॉन्सर्स नहीं मिलते हैं। F1 में भी तुमको पता होना चाहिए, तुम पहले अपना टैलेंट दिखाते हो तुमको, फिर स्पॉन्सर्स मिलते हैं। जो स्पॉन्सर होते हैं ना वो तुमको स्पॉन्सर करते तुम्हारी जर्नी पे ऑन द गैम्बल की जब तुम F1 में घुसोगे तो तुम वो सारा पैसा विथ मोर शेयर, मतलब वो तुमको एक तरीके से तुम्हारे राइट्स खरीद लेते हैं परसेंटेज। काम डाउन बजा।
Guys, exclamation calm down in chat.
भाई मैं
Let's
काम ही
take
हूँ,
a deep breath.
काम ही
सांस
हूँ एक्चुअली। क्या है,
अंदर,
मैंने ये नई
सांस
कॉफी वाली टॉफी
बाहर.
खाई है, सीरियस, ये खा के देख। पास पास
कुल्फी.
मजे बोल के नाम है, ठीक है।
अरे
इट,
पास बहुत हॉर्नी कॉफी टॉफी है भाई, मत खाओ.
भाई इसका मजे वाला, भाई इट इज सो मच एनर्जी कॉफी, इट इज
हाँ तो
प्योर
किसी
कॉफी।
रीजन से इसे किसी रीजन से इसको हॉर्नी को बोलते हैं ना
भाई इट इज प्योर कॉफी भाई, मैं 4 पीस खा चुका
भाई.
हूँ।
वो यहाँ पे जोरेल की तरह कॉफी बफ मत चालू कर देना. अब
भाई
वो
मैं
कॉफी पीता है, आप कॉफी सूंघते हो भाई. क्या आप चूस
मैं
रहे हो?
कॉफी वाले, यू नो आई यूज्ड टू ड्रिंक लाइक 5 कॉफीज अ डे कॉलेज में।
Bruh.
What do you think has changed in DM from the time he allowed to now? I think he's matured a lot. Now he knows there are other roles he needs to play, other roles and everything. ठंडल है काम, फिर क्या बोलता माँ। भाई सब चैट में सॉरी
Best
नमोर।
best of is fuse.
हाँ फ्यूज बहुत अच्छी थी, बट ये कॉफी वाली मस्त है यार।
हम तो निको को फ्यूज पे गिराएंगे, उसको उसमें भी लग जाएंगे.
खत्म भाई।
खत्म.
और भाई सुनो तुम लोग भी, इफ निको कम्स टू इंडिया ना, प्लीज
उसको चाट मसाले मत
कुछ भी
खिलाना.
मत देना।
ओ हाँ,
पल्स,
पल्स नाम है उसका, नॉट फ्यूज. पल्स पल्स, सॉरी
ओ
सॉरी,
तुम,
माय बैड.
मेरे को लगा तुम फ्यूज की
पल्स
बात
वो
कर।
ग्रीन वाली है ना, पल्स. यस यस यस.
हाँ, उसके तो फ्लेवर भी
इट्स
निकल
लाइक
आए हैं भाई।
हाजमोला. मैंने मेरे को ग्रीन वाली पता है. इट्स लाइक हाजमोला बट अ बिट बेटर.
भाई ओल्ड डेज में क्या सीन था, मेनी पीपल डोंट नो, स्पेशल वही बात है यार कांचा। सी दैट्स द थिंग, तुम पहले अपने आप को प्रूव करोगे तब जाके तुमको ऑफर्स मिलेंगे। इट्स लाइक, बिकॉज ई स्पोर्ट्स में कोई डिग्रीज ये सब बहुत कम जन के पास होती हैं, तो तुमको कुछ तो चाहिए ना सीवी पे। यहाँ पे तुम्हारे सीवी पे कुछ नहीं है। एक है मीडियोकर प्लेयर फॉर 1 ईयर फॉर दिस टीम, एंड देन मीडियोकर कोच फॉर 1 मंथ फॉर दिस टीम, और फिर तुम बोल रहे हो पेड पोजिशन ओनली। भाई निको को क्यों नहीं देना, पेट खराब होता है भाई, वो बेचारा हगने बैठ जाएगा पूरे टाइम।
निको कांट हैंडल
हाँ,
स्पाइसी फूड गाइस एट
तुम
ऑल.
जिम्मेदार
ही
होगे अगर
लाइक
हमको
स्पाइसी
टेक
फूड.
टाइम आउट लेके उसको हगने जाना पड़ा तो।
Nico, sorry, bro. Boss, it's not me. It's Godspeed. Just saying.
हाँ विशाल, सब ISI खेलते थे, ये खेलते थे, बहुत सारे इवेंट्स मतलब जीते गए हैं, ये वो हैं बहुत। प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, बंगाल सीन को कभी कवरेज मिला नहीं। दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव सम वेरी लॉस्ट जेम्स। अभी तो क्या है, यू आर गेटिंग एक्सपोजर। रियो मास्टर इसमें आ गया, रियो मास्टर बोलना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि तुम लोग समझो।
What did you say? What did I say? What the hell?
बात
I
करके
just said
कैसा
sorry,
लगा पहली बार?
boss.
नॉर्मल,
Sorry,
लाइक जस्ट
Godspeed.
लाइक एनी प्लेयर भाई। तो ये लोग अभी इधर आ गए मैनेजमेंट और ये सब में, तो तुम लोग इनको देख पा रहे हो, इनकी स्टोरी धीरे धीरे सुन पाओगे, बिकॉज बाकी लोग जानेंगे। नहीं तो एंटीडोट ये वो आए, ठीक है, उसके अलावा कितने ऐसे प्लेयर्स। देयर इज अ प्लेयर इक्वली एज टैलेंटेड एज एंटीडोट, हिज नेम हिज नेम वाज जैगवार। और भाई तुम लोग जानते भी नहीं हो, बहुत सारे ऐसे प्लेयर्स हैं। डैम मिस्टर बेजोस इज अवेक भाई, डैम मिस्टर ओमिनस इज अवेक टिल नाउ भाई, 12:30 बज गए।
सुशांत नहीं सोएगा तो हम कैसे सोएंगे? बताओ.
यू नो
क्या
गॉडस्पीड एक
बताएं?
नया गए गेमिंग कैफे खोला है इन बेलियाघाटा विद 35 गेमिंग पीसीज। 35 गेमिंग पीसीज, डैम यार बहुत ऐसे लोग हैं, मतलब मैं क्या ही बोलूं। गुरतेज बोल के अभी चैट में आया था कुछ देर पहले। देयर आर सो मेनी टैलेंट्स वेस्टेड। मैं भी 1.6 में अच्छा खेलता था, CSGO में ठीक ठाक खेलता था, और वैलोरेंट में एकदम ही बेकार खेलता था। बट मैं भी अगर सोचता हूँ कि आज जितनी मेहनत मैंने उस समय की थी कॉलेज ये सब कुछ के साथ, अगर आज का सीन होता मैं उतनी मेहनत करता, डेफिनेटली मैं भी कुछ कर सकता था या नहीं कर सकता था, बट एटलीस्ट चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा हैं। ऑमिनस लव्स विंडोज, भाई तुम लोग क्यों ये सब बोलते हो भाई, जरूरत नहीं है। ऑमिनस लीग जी प्लेयर। हाँ भाई, ऑमिनस लीग जी प्लेयर भाई। ऑमिनस प्लीज लीग जी प्लेयर गाइस, he is there same. Me lost gem from Bengal. बहुत सारे हैं भाई। द बेस्ट टैक्टिकल टीम इन इंडिया वॉज फ्रॉम बंगाल, मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ। द नेम वॉज एम टू गेम। उनका एक एक टाइमिंग था। ऑब्वियसली वो थोड़ा वो भी रहता था कि हम टाइमिंग पकड़ लेते थे तो फिर उनके लिए मुश्किल हो जाती, पर उनका प्रैक्टिस करने का तरीका, उनका जज्बा भाई अलग ही है। गई थी WCG खेलने भाई बहुत सारी। हाँ 80 नर्बर्गरिंग जर्मनी में भी गई हुई है, आई रिमेम्बर 2005 या 6 या 7 में। सीसी को किसने साइन किया अब तक? नो अनाउंसमेंट। यार तुम बताओ, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मैं तो करता रहूंगा।
I mean, I'm kind of dozing off to be honest.
अरे अरे सोचा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, तू बता।
नहीं मतलब आप तो कर लो स्ट्रीम, ओके ओमिनस आ जाएगा if he's free।
हाँ मतलब भाई कोई भी आज भाई हम लोग
आ जाओ टीम नेपाल, टीम इंडिया असेंबल।
यस टीम इंडिया सिंपल। ब्लीड सी क्वालिफायर खेलेगी कि इनवाइटेड? सी क्वालिफायर्स खेल रहे हैं हम। एम टू गेम का 2 वीडियोस है, वाईटी पे सर्च करो।
हम सी क्वालिफायर्स में इनवाइटेड हैं
भाई।
हमें इनवाइट आया था कि चलो सीधा इंडिया का ट्रिप कंफर्म, देखा क्वालिफायर्स का है
भाई
What the flip?
चल ब्रो, सी योर 10 मैन खेलने जा रहा। बाय गांचा। 10 मैन भाई, कभी हमें
वेट,
कभी हम लोग भी 10
डायरेक्ट
मैन
मैप
खेलते।
तो नहीं आया है और कि क्लोज क्वालिफायर्स का इनवाइट है मेरे को, मैं
एक
चेक
बार देख लो भाई।
ब्रो व्हाट द
भाई ओमिनस ने जोक मारा भाई, हेलो सुनते हुए जा।
Once a Bengali girl called me hot bae. I was so happy when she meant get out of my way. Bruh, fucking cheesy bitch.
I'm not Indian though. What's C9 announcement?
Wait, we are pleased to invite Bleed Esports to participate. हाँ, closed qualifier, ठीक है।
बच गया।
पर चलो हम लोग बैठे हैं भाई, मैच नहीं हो रहा, चलो कहते सर आप डायरेक्टली हैदराबाद में मिलो हमको।
सर आप मैच क्यों खेल रहे हैं सर? हैं?
Valorant India invitation will take place from dash timing. Please advise the participation is limited to teams with अच्छा अच्छा ओके ठीक है, इस क्लोज क्वालिफायर्स का ही है, नॉट W मैनेजर। लेट्स गो द न्यू हैवी हिटर्स, लेट्स गो। स्कूबी गाइस, ट्विटर फॉर आईफोन क्या रे, इतना बजट डाउन है कि आईफोन से ट्वीट मार रहे हैं।
चलो गाइस ये देखते हैं, सीरियस, लेट अस वॉच दिस। Godspeed Benzema in top 3. By Benzema will win Ballon d'Or. Hello Escudo. Yup, I'm watching.
It's time to announce the raging new heavy hitters that make up Cloud9's Valorant roster. First up, the IGL who's not afraid to judge anyone. It's Vanity.
भाई मस्त गाना चुना है। Honestly, this is already better than बहुत जन का announcements. Did you watch Fluorescent by She's Cracked?
Now don't blink, because our next player is so fast you might miss him. Just like that.
I'm cut from a different class. He's gonna find this dropping down. Oh my God, Leaf is killing everybody. This guy is something else.
Spinning onto the scene in giga high definition. You've seen his moves on Twitch. It's Zeppa.
And Zeppa's just wandering around.
Oh, it's so difficult. He's basically just stuck in the mud. Zeppa goes down to the fall damage. Zeppa, what is that?
Internationally known as the greatest of all time,
Whoa.
the man, the myth,
RRQ PowerPoint presentation, true.
the GOAT.
As I say that, what is that word? What is this from Ye?
What? Ye joined C9 with Zeppa.
Oh my.
The smoke, but he wants to play close to the wall. That's it! You've got to be kidding me!
I hope Mango did not hear me call that guy the GOAT. Late and last, but certainly not least, making his return to Cloud9, it's Zelsis.
Percentage hospitality. Die! Oh my goodness! Sorry for Celsius!
Slow down, don't wanna lose you, don't wanna confuse you, just wanna compete with you.
It's all down on the Celsius! In a 1v2, no challenge yet.
Yes, yes, ominous.
From the mud and from Brooklyn to London, Jamaica, you know me, I done it. Ain't no defeat, ain't no defeat, ain't no defeat in my blood. No, we don't surrender too much. Ain't no defeat, ain't no defeat, ain't no defeat in my blood.
Yay. How does it feel to be on Cloud9?
Good.
Ain't no defeat. There ain't no defeat. Ain't no defeat. Ain't no
MC is the coach. Yes.
I don't like the roster.
No, you don't like the roster? I love the roster. This is dream
I
come
don't
true
like-
for CSGO people. Ominous knows.
I don't like Zeppa in the roster though.
Maybe. Wow, franchise dogs are making such good announcement videos. G के सारे पैसे गंदा ये सब नहीं guys. Why is Nightbot laughing? What the fuck? अबे ये कब हुआ? हेलो?
देखा नाइटबॉट भी हंस रहा है, कहता क्या लेना पे.
Zeppa एक टाइम लड़की लगा. Wow.
Well, I have seen enough for the day. I'll go sleep.
Guys, everyone say good night, serious.
Good night. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you, serious. Good night. कल मिलते हैं.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night. सबको good night बोलो guys.
Sus night.
Sus night.
Sus night. चलो.
वो अभी बोल रहा है सोने जा रहा है. जाने में भाई 15-20 मिनट लगते हैं बिकॉज पीसी बंद करेगा, बेड जचाएगा, बाथरूम जाएगा, फिर भूख लग जाएगी.
भूख लग रही है, पहले जाके खाना करूंगा.
हाँ देखा
जुगाड़.
मैं बोला भाई. बिकॉज मेरे को पता है मेरा सीरियस का इस चीज में मैं समझ गया, बैंडविड्थ समझ चुका. मेरे को भी अभी भूख लगती है, ये भी बोलता है हमेशा यार भूख लग रही है, कुछ ऑर्डर करता हूँ.
There are 2 activities every person wants to do before going to sleep. अब कुछ सोच लो.
डैड का क्या हुआ?
गुड नाइट.
गुड नाइट.
खाना छोड़ना भाई डाइट का.
हाँ.
मैं चिप्स खाएगा बोल.
बाय.
चलो पाजी. बाय बाय. गुड नाइट.
कल मिलते हैं. गुड नाइट. योर पिक फॉर Brazil finals? Right now it's very tough. It looks like Sentinels will be in the final, to be honest, for me. T9 will be good. Yep. Hi Vishwajit. Godspeed, how are you going to help new upcoming talents in India? I mean, nurture them, polish their basics, make them understand what professional life is all about. PG ka roster है that there, yeah, there are pretty much like there are NA's RRQ right now. Yeah, true. EMEA stunk, man. APAC also stunk, but EMEA. क्या हाल बबलू कलिता? बबलू कलिता, hello man. And a lot of other stuff. You can ask. "11 AM SGT. EME is like record, but I went. I love Kolkata. Oh, you went? I didn't go, Electric. I also got the ticket, but I didn't go. EME have some good rosters. Bhai, no. No, bhai. Is that dual Hell Ranger possible? Who knows? KC might be a bit weird. I don't know, man. A lot of the rosters are very weird. Giants, Koi, they're all very weird rosters. Ashanko, name 3 young talents who you think has great potential. Venki, Deadly 10, and that OPM guy, Vitality also. BVL. Your pick on Navi? Seen it. I think it should be Navi versus Sentinels in the finals. Yeah, Fnatic is decent. TL is okay. Lucy sir का tweet देखो Zell वाला. I mean, it's not anything, man. Because they've already signed Erin, so they cannot possibly sign Zelsis anyway. So, yeah, I heard Vishwajit. I don't know, I don't trust. After what has happened in the recent past, I don't trust all these things. Zefe is good, potentially good, but I think his head is somewhere else. I think he's become more of a content creator rather than someone who's competing or wants to compete. But let's see what happens in the future. Yeah, donations all down. Damn. So it's not really about rating. Yep. Talent participant. Yep. That is one, guys. I'm very like looking forward to seeing that. Is intro FA? No. I don't think intro is a FA anymore. Yeah, Akhil. I don't know. Maybe it will slowly. No, no more. That is true. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, guys. If Ominous says something, it's 99% true. And there's a 1% chance that it somehow changes. But it was true at that point. Okay? TS rosters weak. I also feel so. Vishwajit, trust in like what sense? समझ नहीं आया मेरे को. What should see Twitter notifications? Wow, Electric. क्या बात है? Let us look at the iron bundle as well. Such good player from 6th. Yeah, it's just like... So DWG will get a totally new roster? No, they're keeping their players. Yeah, guys, I was telling you about Ominous, okay? if Ominous says something, take it like it's the gospel for like 90%. There's a 10% or 1% chance that it changes. Sorry, that's not actually true. His arm will heal in 4 to 5 months. Kohli is a good player, but I say, I don't know. G Monia. Wait till CNJ signed to NFL and bring him to Korea. Oh my god. Vandal is good. Yeah, this might be a hint that Split is going to be back. Ooh, different colors. Bad. I don't like different colors. पूरा Tron Legacy vibes, yeah, true. Split for Breeze. I mean, you will be taking out one very attack-sided map for a one that was supposed to be defense-sided earlier. I'll take it. Yeah, Tron Legacy was very interesting. Yeah. Bring them to Discord. I mean, they are free to join me anytime. Ominous knows it. I mean, maybe he's not home or something. Yeah, remove please and donate to Valorant. Wow. Hey guys, anything else you want to ask? Playing Catan right now. Wow. This is a very great song, guys. This is a very good song. कोलकाता में लैंड कराओ होगा भाई होगा. Boom sign one Russian player would be unexpected. I mean, but for sake of compy, then take out Greece. Here is the best example of hard work I think right now for any RP player. True. This is a very good song, guys. Tessa Violet Games. This is good. This is actually a good song. It's. Oh my god. Guys, you've gotten so many leaks. Thanks to Ominous. Make sure you go and follow him. Which player can slot in from India if hypothetically given a chance? Where? Where can they slot in? Early prediction, top 5 for Brazil. Navi definitely, Sentinels definitely. I would go for NRG. Navi, Sentinels, NRG. DRX. Navi, Sentinels, NRG, DRX. And who else? Who else? Maybe Fnatic. Ominous is the George Geddes of APAC. Yep. Vishwajit. Cases of out of nowhere he just popped. Yeah, I mean he was a good player. He was a good player. Maybe still is a good player, but I don't know. He's probably the most consistent player. Yeah. Ominosio Romano at the leaks again. Yep. Guys, make sure you go follow Ominous on Twitter and on Twitch. He has started streaming, so make sure to be on the lookout for his streams. Will CNET be an improvement on artist? No way. It'll be a case of Navi having to adjust to CNET rather than CNET adjusting to Romano Stephen Watson. Yeah. कोई का क्या लाइनअप है? Heretics better than Koi right now feels. I feel he will be. Someone Astra just copies David Onstein's tweet. Oh. ऐसे Valorant followed you आया जैसे मेरे को लगा Valorant ने follow किया भाई. Yeah. Okay, I see. Carmen Cop is signing the French connection. Not French connection, but the whatever it is called. Benelux collection. Benelux connection. Yes, I'm talking about Marved Ascension खेलेगा. No, Marved is in franchise only, no? I'm forgetting. What about energy? Energy, yeah. That is where I feel Marved is going. Any news, Eng? I have no idea. Manthan, good morning. Good morning, Manthan. Guys, 12 likes बाकी है. Let's push it to 100. Yeah. कुछ ज़्यादा ही रोशनी हो गई है इसमें. पहले इतनी तो नहीं थी. चालू है. ठीक है, रोशन जीते भी है. Yes, guys, I'm back. I think for sure G had approached FNS, but he would have said no. I don't think Som as a player has improved so much. Yes, Eng. Rossi भाई को ले लो, ऋषि भाई रोना आ जाएगा. Rossi should be there. Good night Bajaj भाई and Indo lovers. Wow, Vishal. Good night Vishal. T1. आपने टॉप 5 में C9 को नहीं रखा नहीं. What is the energy lineup? I'm late to stream. Energy lineup should be FNS, Crashies, Som, T1 will not kick off. Malav, is that a leak? Jinxing it. What is that? I think for sure G had approached FNS. सीनेट को किसने लिया है? नावी. सीनेट is Navi. Guys, can we push it to 100 likes? 89 likes, and it'll be great if we can reach 100 likes, you know. Crashes Victor FNS Om artist. Yep. Marked most likely to EG. I'd be happier to see G Zelsis rather than G Aaron, to be honest. But Zelsis, why would he come here, man? नहीं, तारिक नहीं खेलेगा. G need a good ISO, so Aaron is better. Thoughts on Chronicle and Leo to Fnatic? Yeah, definitely. Chronicle and Leo. Leo is cracked and Chronicle is Chronicle. So IGL किसको लेते फिर? वही बात है. Aaron decent है. I would have gone for a regional IGL, to be honest. House of Dragon देखा? हाँ. Not calling greater than just team rules. True. Xander to 100T or they go ahead with Stellar? Let's see. Didn't you tell them we're starting with TV 2K from tomorrow? Yeah, Shazam was rumors, है ना? I mean, it might happen. Who would have been a better choice? I think I would have gone with someone like Foxy. I mean, ominous ने ऐसे खुले में बोल दिया तो क्या ही कर सकते हैं. But Foxy, I would have gone with. Or if you had to take someone from NA, I would have gone with someone like Cooper, like the guard IGL. I don't remember his name. Cheeto called console because of the trade scene, right? Yeah, but it was not green, ominous. I think Xander to TSM makes sense, but I think Xander is also in question to sign for a franchise team as well. Right now, Valen, yes, the Valen guy, yeah. Shazam को ही ले आते हैं. हाँ भाई, Shazam को ही ले आते हैं. G fighting भाई, G fighting. Let's go Savun. But where is Sabrosa? Is he going to EG? What is happening with Sabrosa? TSM and Ascension, yup. Suzy VLR. Welcome. Guys, welcome. Remember to subscribe if you're new. Please do subscribe, guys. Okay? And remember to like. We're 10 likes away from 100 likes, guys. Go like the stream. Go. Rossi will still be in TSM, from what I know. Shazam didn't know they won't renew. That is all bullshit, man. You never know what the actual truth is between player and the org. I won't give support to either the org or the player because you don't know the truth. Neither do I. Which is what I'm saying. CNN, yes, CNN. Yep, Radical, we already saw the video. Isn't it Ascension? Yep, looks like it. Trent in Ascension. Looks like it. I think Guard are retaining 4 of their 5 players. CNN gonna be really good. Sabrosa is full-time content creator. Damn. I mean, that is even worse if Aaron wasn't the first choice. The guy, obviously, he's gotten a chance to prove, but what about OG roster? Hello, Hades. You tell me, Hades. From what I knew, you guys were very close to the C roster, but then dropped that. You guys were in talks about some deals. Not deals, but what do we say? Do we call it merger or something? Not merger. Maybe agreement? No, you tell me, what do you want to see? Honestly, it is, I want to see you guys come back to SA. I think your vision, I always said this, that you guys are going about it absolutely the correct way. Yeah, it was burning money, but you guys already produced some results that you could be proud of. The last iteration was not good, but before that I was very hyped to see what would come, what's to come in the future from Orangutan. Me personally, I think you come back to SA for 2023. Tell me 5 players which would make sense. Okay, I'll tell you. Bring in RDW. Okay, bring in RDW definitely. Bring in Texta. Bring in Texta and RDW. Take Harsh from RGE. Okay, Texta, RDW, Harsh. Okay, take, yeah, as he said, take Venki and one more player. One more player. We cannot take anyone from Pakistan. Cannot take. Maybe take Sami. Maybe take Sami. But yeah, if you bring in RDW +1 from that order roster, you are going to win. Let's do a discussion. My Discord is GodspeedxD #4476. Is it 4476? Yes, it is 4476. Should be 4476, yes. But RDW is, yeah. I mean, he's still trying out, right? Order was a great team though, yeah. आरजी के लिए खराब लगता है इतने अच्छे प्लेयर्स हंट करके भी. Venkit deserves a very good support. He's still very young. Who will be the coach? I mean, there's lots of coaches available, man. I mean, there are plenty of great coaches available. Just a tryout. Plenty of great coaches available right now. You can have your pick. Can't find you. Admin Hades plays 9698. Sure, Hades. Hades plays 9698. Let me just check. My friend. Hades plays. It. Friend request. Yep, I have sent it. Consultant speed. Man, I'm always down. See, I want the same thing that Hades does and everybody does. We all want to bring India to a global platform or a platform that we can be proud of. We all want to represent India to the best possible, in the best possible way. By the way, you're a sub coach or analyst. I'm a coach. So basically, I'll tell you how the bleed hierarchy works. You have me and Sushant. Sushant is like the analyst. I am the coach. And then you have Legia, who's the head coach. For a long-term vision, Sleepy would be better. I mean, depends on him, like whoever he wants to pick. Send me an invite. Wait, what invite? Invite to the Discord channel. Then I'll go to bot squad because bleed me. I don't think I can invite. Right? Okay. Sending. Create invite. Hades place. Okay. Done. Will you be happy to see EG bleed? EG bleed in GXR LAN? That is never going to happen, guys. I mean, I'm not saying never, but I'm sure we are there to ensure it doesn't happen. Those who chants and LAN want them back. Oh my god. The best part about Orangutan was the crowd. Honestly, it's a shame.
Hey,
Hello, Hades. Welcome.
how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing fine. How are you? We've not heard
Good.
much about Orangutan in such a long time.
Yeah, like the thing was, we were stuck on some stuff,
Yeah.
which, had to go through a lot of structural way, had to go with a lot of papers, right? Agreement, these, that, so much stuff. So that was the reason for the delay,
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys. So the main reason for disband of the team was first, there were quite few issues within the team. Okay, it could have been sorted in a good way, but player had some opportunities which they wanted to explore, and quite few players were not comfortable playing with each other as well. Because it was a new team, right?
Yeah.
And having that loss in Bangalore LAN, which was not very much expected, that like thoda team ko it slowed down. So I was
Hmm.
like, you guys want to take a break? I'm fine with taking a break. But that break slowly turned into a long break and leading into disband of the team.
Yeah. But then there were I mean, not rumors, but I think we can pretty much confirm at this point, right, about the C roster.
Yeah, there was three possibilities which we were looking into. One was the C roster, one was the SA roster, and one was maybe acquisition or merger with a franchise team somewhere out in Pacific, or
Yeah.
out any Pacific region team. So that had little complications. I think that Bleed also
Yeah.
wanted to get into few stuff, but that quite didn't go well, and we were also stuck on the same page. But uh I think quite right now we quite have a thought that we would be likely going with a C roster. Like I would be like I want a C roster.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about a SA roster right now from Orangutan.
Hmm. I mean, to be honest,
See, I
SEA roster
know,
makes
yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
See, I know SA has a lot of potential. Trust me, I've seen these new guys. Maybe I think the chill card. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty, great guys who, given a good coach with good facility, you know, make them good at everything. And then maybe they are quite competitors for the, all the OGs over there.
Yeah.
But the only thing is the competition in SA is not that great. It's only like even if I want to make a team or if
Yeah.
anybody wants to team, even if you saw sit through it, there are not that great players available right now in the region.
True. True.
I always have to try with, you know, maybe a newcomer or take a OG mix up with him. And if the talent or the skill doesn't match with the existing team, I have to bring in a external talent, and that external talent, all the language barrier, all
Yeah.
those stuff. So that's the main point, which I think most of the orgs I've spoken to, few of the orgs which wanted to invest by now,
Yeah.
even they're on hold because there's no much talent pool in the country.
Hmm. I guess it also comes down to scouting, right? Like in South Asia, there's not a lot of scouting that takes place. Like
Yeah,
if you tell me about scouting, who really scouts players here? How do you scout players? Through word of mouth, right? There's no actual scouting that takes place or tryouts, right?
right, right.
But there's no actual scouting in India that is taking place. And apart from that, to be honest, from Orangutan, what I was hoping personally, as someone who wants the Indian scene to grow, was that as soon as the VCT roadmap was dropped, I was like, 2025 is the year for India, because if you see, there is one slot each for every ascension, right?
Right.
But in 2025, from 2025, there are two slots.
Yeah.
And I believe that if someone started a roster or a project right now with a 3 year plan, I think that team will qualify definitely from the Pacific Ascension. No, maybe qualify or not, but will be one of the favorites to qualify if there is a 3 year vision. So it might
Yeah,
not
but
be immediate, but in 3 years, I think so that will be India's best chance, because right now, very honestly, people might say a lot of things. I don't believe any team from India can qualify from Ascension.
yeah, that's true for sure. So that's why I don't want to take chance. See, even after 3 years,
Yeah,
it's not that 100%. Yeah, India will get a slot
Definitely, it's not 100%. Yeah.
because the talent pool in Korea, Malaysia, Singapore is quite growing, and most of them are on school or on an army break. And
Yeah,
once these guys are out of these stuff, there'll be a lot of competition as well.
definitely.
So even if I want to make a roster right now in SA,
Yeah.
my main vision would be to defeat VLT, EG, or the existing GE squad, even if they get picked up by any other, you know what I'm
Hmm.
talking. So I
Uh,
have to win first in SA, then get into the Ascension League, then compete with all the other top teams from those particular region.
yeah, true.
And again, it's the same scenario, like SA team going for international stage, losing and coming back with no sense.
True. That is very true. I completely agree with that observation. But the only difference is, I think if any new org in SA goes about recruitment right now the right way, they will immediately be the best team in India, because there's so much talent wanting to play in India after such a long time. This is probably the first time that is happening in esports, especially in PC esports, where a lot of talent they want to play in India, and a lot of talent wants to play in India for the right reasons as well. Obviously, there are some
Right.
people who want to play for fans, like to gain, you know, clout, as they say, or money if they are thrown money. But a lot of people also want to play for the right reasons, because they know that this is also a good journey towards ascension. So I think there are a lot of players available, especially in the OCE region, the Filipino region, the SG region. In fact, there's talent in abundance, available in abundance. And the beautiful part about it is, if let's say there are 2 3 orgs that come in and recruit very well in India, they all will form part of the SA league, and that will elevate the rest of the teams as well. So ultimately the Indian scene will grow through that. And as far as SEA teams are concerned, let's say you, as you said, you want to make or take an SEA roster, right? Right now, the most
Yeah.
enterprising roster I can see is that of LVR, right?
LVR and yeah, LVR, yeah. But
LVR and
LVR as no, the other team is not announced yet. So
oh
so yeah, it's some internal team.
oh
So LVR, as far as I know, LVR has a lot of commitment issues.
true. That is very true.
Like take example of Vera
Yeah,
or Shun,
yeah,
or maybe Redco himself. I'm sure if Redco gets opportunity somewhere back in LA, or back with other org for coaching opportunities or analyst opportunities, I'm sure
definitely,
he will consider those offer because it's better than playing in a LFT team.
definitely. And after all, some people also view this as a career as well, right? Like,
Right,
this is also a
yes.
business decision for many of us. So I understand completely. But yeah, so I don't think even outside you would consider those many teams. Like, even if you maybe end up qualifying to Ascension, you will receive the same fate. You will not have a chance to qualify from Ascension, right? So
Right.
I think it's
But
similar.
yeah, but I feel maybe the odds are slightly better than SA.
Maybe. But we never know what happens at land,
Yeah,
because
yeah, it's like a 50-50 call. Maybe like not a 49 and a 51% call, which I am supposing.
yeah, see, I think the TEC tournament that happened right now was a great eye opener for orgs. Is that Indian
Right.
talent is just as good as outside talent? Maybe there's slight difference. Okay, now we do not know what will happen once we go to LAN, because Ascension will be LAN, no ping difference, no SG advantage, no Thai advantage, no nothing advantage. What happens then? We have never taken that into account. This will be the first time Indian teams will be playing on LAN. Who knows? We are just as good.
Yeah, but maybe
Yeah, Yeah,
That's where the question comes. Maybe they are just as good.
yeah, and
Because even we have tried, with our female roster, we have sent them to Singapore to give them
yeah.
that advantage. But somewhere even I feel that we lack a bit. Maybe not on, even if on the same place with the same ping, maybe we are good at skill, but mentally, we lose sometimes.
I mean that comes down to the coach. Honestly, I'm I will not. I'm not saying anything to anyone, but that comes down to the coach. If you
Yeah,
give
yeah,
everything to the coach, right, and he gives you an expectation, and then he doesn't deliver on that expectation, it's absolutely the coach's fault. He should bear that responsibility on his shoulders in front of the public and of the public. I Does he know about the Onyx core, which is currently LFT? I think so. That is what he says about. Maybe that is the team he's
See,
referring
there's
to.
there's a lot of players which they're forming team internally. Maybe some of the boom players are also into it,
Yeah,
and some of the Excelva players also into it, and Oasis players also are into it. So there are a lot of things which are going internally, because I just had a call today morning also with few of the players,
oh,
and I've been having calls. Matlab, the thing is, for I know a lot of fans, especially the people who wanted OG to do something good, were
yeah,
very disappointed with the break. And it I say you guys, it was just a casual break, but it took a wrong turn in terms of all the players and stuff. But it's okay. And this time, the stuff is, if you're starting anything, be it a SA or a SEA, there's whole of 18 months commitment.
yeah.
That's for sure.
No, but
18 months commitment, you won't say OG going anywhere without that 18
yeah.
months.
गनर भाई की बुराई चल रही है, पागल है क्या अब्दुल्ला? Like honestly, I'm not bad mouthing anyone. He stated a proposition. I carried that proposition forward. I said that, let's say if OG makes a team, or if OG hires me, tells me you have the right to pick the team, we will support you financially, pick your team. I pick the team. Okay. Now I have nothing to hide behind. If we still fail to deliver what I promised them, it is completely on me. And I think a lot of the Indian teams' performances are down to the coaches. To be very honest and blunt, we don't have a lot of good coaches in the Indian scene, and that is pretty evident from the fact that how we are still mentally so weak in terms of results, not just mentally but tactically weak as well. We don't experiment as much. We are not as flexible in terms of our agent choices. There are players who still continue to field the same agents they've played forever.
True, true. But I think more than the coach, honestly, I feel most of the Indian players
Yeah.
are very comfortable where they are right now.
No, but then you kick them, na?
I no, it's not about kicking them, but it's hardly that people are showing efforts.
That is very true. But I'm saying if there is a
They're,
coach who has
we're
good
very much
authority,
comfortable with all those players.
yeah, no, I understand. And I completely agree with that point. I am just saying that if you have a coach that has good authority, he will just give them a month. He will work with them. I said that earlier in the stream as well. Let's say it's me. I will tell him he needs to learn this. I will work with him for a month. If he was willing to change, and if he was putting in effort and still he could not, I would not tell him to play that agent. But if he doesn't show the willingness to change, doesn't put in effort, I'll just remove him. It's very simple. Like,
Right.
because there are a lot of players and coaches available in the scene, there are not as many orgs. Simple si baat hai. Demand and supply. If
But I feel there are quite good coaches as well, but they have not given that.
Hello guys, am I back? Hello. Hello Hades. Yeah, this should be fine, guys. Now it should be fine. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, I'm a boomer, guys. Don't expect me to find solutions this quickly. My net went. I just connected to the backup, and I think so now we are all good. Am I audible now?
Yes,
It
yes,
is okay.
yes.
Yeah. So tell us names. I'm very eager to hear those names.
It's like not the names. I'm just saying in generalization. Like there are
Oh,
few coaches
oh. I think now there are
who,
good coaches. Like now I would say there are good coaches. You have Dav, right? You have YB. You have the R&T coach coming in. Um, Whoever they are, like they are good coaches now. But I'm talking about like yesteryears when we used to fail. It was mostly because we did not have any structure in terms of coaching and everything. The players also maybe were not, as you said, were reluctant to listen to them as much.
right?
So yeah, I definitely, that is very true. Which is why right now I'm saying that right now this is the time when I see Indian Valorant growing. This Ascension platform is there for the Indian platform, Indian things to grow, the Indian scene to grow, and I definitely feel like uh, slowly, definitely, I think you will also come to the realization that an Indian roster will be better. But I understand all, like after all it's a business as well. So
Right.
definitely a C roster makes more sense given the
But
salaries and everything.
it's but it's always not about business.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You know, when we want to make an impact, we will make an impact.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys made an impact.
If you take example for that game changes itself,
Yeah,
what was the prize pool? $5,000 or $8,000?
yeah, very meager, very bad, I would say,
Yeah, we used to
for the
spend
players.
almost uh, around 28 to 30 lakhs per month only for the Singapore expense.
Oh, I completely agree. I know Singapore is way expensive.
And we
Way.
used to do it for every month.
Yeah,
You know, I could have got a super team with that. But the only reason which we wanted to push our players was to, make an impact on the region,
definitely.
especially for the girls team.
No, and also I completely agree with your observation in the fact that the first roster that you made, right, with Orangutan,
Yeah.
that was probably the best. And the last roster that you made, I very bluntly I said on stream, this is the worst roster from Orangutan till date. It did not make sense to me. I did not see any synergy in the way they played as well, and you confirmed it by saying there were issues. Like
Yeah, yeah.
because I believe the first roster was amazing. Like that was the roster that sort of drew me towards Orangutan in the fact that oh, these guys want to do this from the very beginning. Not a lot of teams or orgs have done this in India, and that is why I guess a lot of people were sort of rooting for you guys to get into franchising, even though it was impossible because you're such a new org, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people were thinking, oh, they might get into, because I think you guys made all the right noises in so far as Riot is concerned, right? You guys were willing to gamble, you guys were willing to support the game changer scene, you guys were willing to splurge big when it mattered, and even in terms of content creation, your team, your backend staff, everything. I think that is you guys, the recruitment that you guys did beyond just players was also very good. Like even now I can see the content team or the team behind it. You guys have signed I think so a couple of casters in Salty and
Yeah.
someone else, I don't remember, a Hindi caster,
Salt,
right?
we have Salty, Blackbeard, and Keyboard.
Yeah. So I think that was all the right noises you guys were making. So obviously
See,
people
for
still expect.
us, the
Yeah.
thing, yeah, the for us the thing is, OG is not fully established.
Hmm.
Even our
True.
bootcamp is not out yet.
True. Very soon though, you guys teased it in on Twitter.
Yeah, maybe it will be on 24th of this month. The
Damn.
only thing which I'm saying is that, see, we are not fully established and fully operational, and we have not. It's not even like the full
Year. Yeah.
uh full year of OG. 2023 is the year of OG, like where we do our all the operations together from content, apparel, and esports.
True.
So that's the only thing, which maybe you can slow down us a little bit, but
Hmm.
once I think once when we are back on track, uh, things should go smoothly.
I think that's good. It's always better to take a step back rather than slip and fall, right? So it's always better to take a step back, which you guys did. You guys said that okay, we are sort of taking a step back, but when we come back, we'll come back with a bang. Very that is I think the best way to go about things. You don't do anything half-heartedly, right? Because
Right.
if there is not full gumption behind what you're doing, then you're not bound to succeed anyway. Do you agree with the statement some pros give? Rank grind is for the top, doesn't matter. That is absolutely bullshit. I'm very sorry, but rank grind is one of the most important things because Valorant is about muscle memory. Muscle memory is about sample size. The more you play, the more you learn, the more you adapt. For every pro, rank grind is necessary. In my team, when I was there, 3 rank games per day was necessary. Okay, from each and every player, apart from practice. And there were punishments in place for people who failed to do so. Very simple, because that is how you do. And the punishment was also ranked. So let's say Hades, you are late by 30 minutes to practice, right? So I didn't used to
Yeah.
punish. I never punished them in terms of salary or anything. I punished them in the sense that I had punishments like the other 4 players will agree to something, and you will have to tweet that something very unassuming or something very shameful or something like that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and or you add two rank games to the 3 rank games you'll play today, and sort of like that. So I think these are also sort of discipline things that coaches need to adapt here in India, because after all, this is a school. In India, the players have never been disciplined like this, which is why you need to start some discipline parameters like this. You have to set those parameters, and then you will start to see that they will do this automatically after a month. But yeah, this is something I don't see a lot of teams doing in India.
Yep, most of them.
Yeah. But I think this is very good. Like it gives them a sense of like, okay, if you guys are at the boot camp, I would say in a week, let's say from Monday to Friday, the one who made the most amount of mistakes will clean everyone's PC. So, like, it also gives them a sense of sort of care towards the PCs that they are playing with, and it's a fun disciplinary thing. Second dinner time. Have you seen the Fancy United players? They grinded for 4 months. Yep. Have you seen the Fancy United players, Hades?
No.
Okay.
Not sure.
So 4 of the players were in the top 10 ranked leaderboards, and you can see the fruit
Oh.
around now. Fancy
Yeah,
United.
see, I had the same question with my players also.
Yeah.
Back, when we started.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you this fact.
Yeah.
Maybe most of the people doesn't know. When we started with the new lineup,
Yeah.
our boot camp was not ready. Like even not for the players to move in. There was no
Oh.
internet connection or anything or something like that. But Persia was already on his flight. So the
Ooh.
team, we made the team to like stay in a hotel for 2 months.
Oh yeah, the Mumbai one, right? The makeshift one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We had them stay in the hotel for 2 months, and we had a temporary setup in our own office.
Oh.
So that was where players used to practice. And yeah, it was hell a lot of cost to us as well.
Obviously. I mean, hello, Nikhil. Nikhil,
But
by the way, is the social media manager of Reckoning. For anyone who doesn't know,
hi.
he's the man. He's the brain behind it all.
So
Just
when
yeah.
the team was there, I had seen that Persia was already a Radiant player,
Yeah,
and I had seen Tess also a Radiant grinder.
yeah.
My question was that I think even I had question to Ghost Vibo, everyone like, why don't you guys be on Radiant? Like, see, I don't know about Valorant. See, for me, Valorant, getting into Valorant was uh quite unexpected. Like, it was very
Okay.
new to me
Yeah.
because since I'm from a
PUBG PC
big
background.
PUBG background or a mobile background,
Yeah.
for me, like, for me, when it comes to mobile gaming, be it any game, Free Fire or PUBG Mobile, all the pro players, have their respective higher ranks.
True.
It's high likely you see that pro players playing in a low rank, right?
True.
So I just had the same question. Like, I'm not sure about Valorant, but I'm just asking you that if you're a pro player, why can't you be in the top leaderboards?
Very true. Especially
Yeah,
with the support that you're getting from an org. Let's say if you're not in any org, you have a lot of other responsibilities. You have to go to work. You have to do a lot of stuff. I can maybe make sense of it, right? But if you're getting support, if you're getting a healthy salary with which you can thrive, not just survive but thrive in your region, then I don't see what's stopping you. Very true.
see, I understand that playing a lot of rank games affects your mental as well, but at the end of the day, it's the only game you have to play.
Exactly. And you're a
It's the only
professional,
game you
right?
have to show, right? Yeah. And there are a lot, it's more than that, there are a lot of people who look at you.
Exactly.
You have to, be a role model for each and every fan that admires you, that one day that they might play with you or be better than you. So you
True.
have to set the standards for them as well.
True. No, that is very
So
true. I have always been a provocateur for, players playing rank because I believe in sample size. Okay. Let's say you play in tournaments and scrims only. You will come across, let's say, a situation where it's a 1v3, okay, towards heaven, and you are retaking the site 1v3. How many times will you come across a situation? Let's say 10 times, okay, if you play only scrims and tournaments in a month. But imagine if you're playing good amount of rank, you will come across that situation 1v3 a site heaven at least 50 more times. So you will understand what are the other positions the players normally take, what are the angles I can abuse, what utilities I should use as which agent, what utilities they will likely have remaining, which do I tap the bomb first, how much likely how likely I am to die if I go for the hard diffuse first. You will understand a lot more of the game if you play ranked, just because of the sample size of the events that you face. You will face the same events because ultimately Valorant is a repetitive game as well, right? Even though there are new
yeah,
things that happen, there are it's a circular motion. You have the same things happening to you a certain number of times. Now, the more number of times that you face a certain problem, you're likely to solve it faster, right?
yeah. More than that, I know. See, I've seen Tess grinding. I'll tell you, I've seen Tess grinding like a dog, like literally like a dog. Morning 5, I've seen him playing like he's been playing till morning 5. He goes back to sleep for 6 hours, again back on grind, back on grind, back on. I've never seen him take a break for that long. And whenever he practices, sometimes when I used to, come observe these guys, used to show me all the scorecard. Like
Yeah,
they used to match with Forsaken, they used to match with all the, big,
yeah,
all the league players right now. They used to match with and play against them or with them. So there, he used to experiment all his stuff with them in the rank game so that he doesn't fuck up in
exactly.
the scrims against them.
Exactly. That is where you experiment, right? Exactly. That is so true. That is so true. And about grinding, you will always hear these stories with the best players. Forsaken and Jing used to play 12 ranked a day, 12 ranks a day. These are things you only expect or hear out of the greatest of the greats. You hear players like Ye grinding like dogs, like you said. But the players that always tell you that, oh, we don't grind, we don't want to grind, they are they are the ones who will always come up with excuses like, uh, I'm not again naming anyone, but let's say ping difference. How is ping difference a factor? If you will play 200 games on Singapore every fucking month, it will no longer be a factor, right? You will get used to
But
it.
you have to play Tony's and scrims in Singapore server itself, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you play 200 ranked as well, you will get used to Singapore ping, right? Then you won't have as much of a problem. If you take the example of Vietnamese players, these fancy United players, right? Do you know they get 50 ping on Singapore servers? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know
I think, yeah, but at the end, it's just that what do you want to prove in the bigger league?
exactly? I mean, see, ping is something we cannot remove, right? It is like even if we try, we cannot remove unless it is land, right? So
Right.
what can you do about it? You can try to remove the effect it has on you, right? And the best way to remove it is by playing as much as you can on that server, which is what Fancy United did. They played like dogs, just like you said. They four of the players were in the top 10 leaderboards, and now you see them playing on Singapore servers, giving teams like Bleed and every team a fight. Such a great fight. They have evolved so much. Chinese white shining demons come and obliterate. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure Orangutan also played scrims against Chinese teams, right?
I'm not sure. I don't look into
Oh,
the scripts.
so basically, Hong Kong is the best server for Chinese teams, but they also sometimes play on Singapore. They have 100 ping or 80 pings on these servers. On Hong Kong, they have 40, 50. Still, they obliterate. Even the best SEA teams cannot stand against these Chinese teams.
Agreed.
So where there is talent and where there is hunger, I don't think these will matter a lot. It only matters if you believe it matters.
See, I've seen for a fact that it's not only in Valorant but in most of all the titles over there.
Oh, definitely.
I've seen people getting comfortable after one stage.
Oh, definitely.
You don't have that grind. I've seen the
Yeah.
players coming from a T2 org getting picked up by a T1 org just because he used to grind like dog in a T2 org, prove that he's the best underdog over there, and we had a chance that yeah, let's give him a chance, let's give him a trial, and he did good on his trial. And I'll tell you this, every fucking guy out there gives his best on his trial,
Definitely.
and there's no same commitment after the trial because you judge the player depending on the trial, and after the trial it's some other gameplay.
Oh, that is so true. I've seen that in front of my eyes. That is so true. There was a player, I'm not going to name him, when I was coaching RG for the very first time, when I started my coaching career, when I was given 10,000 rupees a month from RG to coach for 10, 12 hours a day, I remember. But there was one player we signed on trial. He was literally like forsaken. Okay. He wasn't a duelist, like he was not playing a duelist, but he had stats like, Scary has right now. Like he was absolutely blowing everyone out of the water. He also played one tournament. He played amazingly. As soon as he signed the contract, khatam. Everything ended. His direction, everything ended. He suddenly became a player who even used to, talk back to me in terms of, let's say, if I want him to do something, he says, no, you're controlling me too much and all of that. So I very much agree. I very much agree. I've seen that happen in front of my eyes. ये तो मेरा पोलर ऑपोजिट है. तो ठीक है वेंका, साइन कर ले किसी और में. मतलब आई एम वेरी श्योर you will get signed someday, Venka. Don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I agree. A lot of people do take it for granted once they've signed the dotted line, so to say. And it's
But
unfortunate.
maybe I'm not sure about this, but once I sign a SA roster,
Yeah,
SEA roster, I would definitely want academy team in India as well, because here we all have all the facilities, everything is ready. We just don't have the players.
true.
So I'm not sure that we have the permission to do that.
You can always ask Riot, right?
two rosters. Yeah, but maybe like we are open to that, very much open to have academy team as well. But yeah, that we have to see how it goes.
True. I mean, let's say you don't go full out on an academy team because you're not allowed to. You can still start an academy project, which is not like a team, but like where you sort of inspire or you sort of build the up and comers. You let them play only third party tournaments because there are a lot of third party tournaments anyway in India, right? So, and you can sort of teach them. Don't give them like a massive salary or something. Give them like a stipend of 5k 10k and give them facility, which is the best thing they could ask for. Ask him to reach out to good scouts or people who know, even in SA, if he wants to make a good team. Ominous, I know a lot of people, you know a lot of people. I mean, in terms of if you ever want to make a good academy team, Hades, I think you can always reach out to me or Ominous.
Okay.
We'll always be happy to help. Because I think scouting is something that is not done properly in India.
See, yeah, and I think if I'm having an academy team, I definitely don't want established players. That's for sure.
Exactly. Then the whole
That's
purpose
for
is defeated, right?
100% sure, because see the main reason for me forming academy team is, I'll tell you, it's not about winning a LAN or
Yes.
getting that prize money. It's about making the talent pool more, so
True.
that other orgs can invest as well.
True.
Whenever we meet, there's only one question, that why don't we have enough players to sign them?
True.
Maybe like when we start with new players, maybe some other orgs can see that and get into signing new players as well.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
everybody wants that Rossi, everybody wants anti, everybody wants raw fuel. But there's no 5 Rossis available, right?
Definitely. And if you see Deadly,
Somebody has to step up.
and if you see Deadly, right? For example, Deadly used to play the same agents always, right? This is one thing
Yeah.
I will gladly take credit on. When I was brought in to help them for just a month or two temporarily while my Bleed contract was going because Bleed Academy team was just being built. I helped them. The main thing I focused on, I told them, I will make all the comps and everything. You guys just have to play. And I made him play Raze, Neon, and now look, he's so comfortable in Raze Neon. I'm not saying I made him a master in it, but I made him take the plunge because he used to cry. He literally used to cry about playing other agents, but now he's playing other agents. So I think in terms of youth, if you just give them the push, they will absolutely rise above everything. You can see Deadly how good he is. Nobody helped him or anything. He's absolutely a self-made guy, but just to give him a push, that is enough often. Take the DRX route. Yeah, definitely. Hades, do you know about the DRX Academy?
No.
Okay. So they have like trainees. Their academy project they have trainees like Bane, Mika, and 3 more players. They keep them in the boot camp. And they're sort of nurturing them. They make them meet with the main team. They make them play with the main team. They give them the access to the facilities and everything, right? And they make them learn from the main team as well. And
So just like CSGO, just like how Navi and everyone does, right?
Yeah. Just like the
Training new players.
Navi setups and V-Play setups.
Yeah, got it. I think that's also good. We can see, the only problem is that we need rights permission.
No, you don't need rights permission to do that. DRX, what DRX is doing, you just need to inform them, and I if they don't like oppose, because I think DRX is doing, and they are franchise teams, right? So they are not like playing in Riot tournaments, right? They are playing in local LANs, local events, third party events. They are not touching Riot events with that roster, but they are sort of nurturing them, making them learn, making them sit through the scrims of the main team, just watching them, making them sit through the VOD reviews and everything. Even that is on many times enough.
Yeah, but our team will be in a different country.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll have a game changers team, or what you can do is you can give them the facility, and every 2 months or so you can fly them out to Singapore for a week just to see how the main team plays. And even while at the facility, they can still see the scrims and VOD reviews, right? Through Discord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also will be
it's just a project that DRX is doing, and I am telling you, I'm guaranteeing you, the Bane guy and the Mika guy, they'll be superstars in like 18 months, 20 months time. They will, at least one of them will replace a player in the starting lineup from the second year of Ascension, second year of franchise.
yeah,
That
but when it comes to India,
yeah.
I don't think there are any Bren and Mika.
I mean,
Not in
because
terms of
scouting is
skill
not
level.
there.
No. It's not in terms of skill level. It's in terms of the commitment. Because
Maybe.
there are very less loyal people that I would like to invest.
Definitely. I think I agree on
I
you.
don't I don't see, people sticking for 18, 20 months or more than 24 months, giving all their time and promise me that when they get better, they will stick.
True. I think that is true. But I don't think DRX is also telling them that they necessarily have to stick. Um,
Uh, But still, like, if you are the main point of making academy team is that when you want a player, you can pick from the academy team itself
True.
for the main
Very
roster. You don't
true.
have to go outside, right?
Yeah.
But if the academy team is not even ready to play in the main roster and they want to play in someone else's main roster, then that makes no point.
It definitely makes no point. But it also can be like, so it can also be like this. Okay, we want you in the main team in the next 6 months, but if you want to go now, we'll ask for a buyout, fair buyout, and then you're allowed to go, and then you nurture the next one. Because see, it's like football. You see academy teams in football, right? There's no guarantee they'll go and may play for the main team, but every player is promised that their future is the main team, right? But
Yeah.
sometimes they end up being sold to other teams or go on free transfers and everything. So this is the cost. This is the opportunity cost sort of that you guys have to pay in case they go to the other team, right? But
Yes.
in terms of the big scene, you guys can be pioneers and build a setup or a project that will be envied, just like T1 in League of Legends. If you know about League of Legends and the
Yes, yes,
T1
yes,
setup,
yes, yes, I follow it, yeah.
T1
Just like
have
they have the
earned
T2.
millions. They have
Yeah.
earned millions through their academy roster, academy setup. Their academy players get sold for 500k, 1 million a player. I don't agree. It's worse in KR. They have to go to military service for 2 years. Yeah, even in SG in Singapore also you have to go to military for 2 years while you're young. So it does take away 2 essential years from their life in terms of commitment. Which in India there's no such case. रिस्क है तो इश्क है गॉडस्पीड भाई वाओ अन्ना का सेम इशू था नर्चर करेंगे एंड प्लेयर लीव कर देगा दूसरी टीम के लिए दैट इज द कॉस्ट आई मीन that is definitely the cost, but if you are willing to take the plunge, maybe you will never find 10 good players, okay, and all 10 will stick, but maybe you will find that one gem in that 10 that is willing to stick and is a complete superstar, and then the cost of all 10 players is worth it for you.
Yeah, but the main thing is at the end, it's not about cost also, because when you are invested in 10 players, it's the mental that you get from those 9 players.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree that maybe one player can cover up all the stuff, but those 9 players at the end of the day, are competitors to you.
but it's
Which,
okay if you are producing competitors,
but
that
if
is even better. It
it
gives
should be in a good way competitive. It's not that, we're ending on a very different terms from what we agreed.
definitely, but which is where you sort of have
See, even
protocols in place.
yeah. Even I feel that it should be a fair thing to a org and a player, right? If a
Yeah,
player wants to
exactly.
leave for some any other reasons, XYZ reason, he's not comfortable with any of the players, fine, you go, but you make sure that you add the value and value going.
See, I think there is this problem of value because there is no such thing as service fee here. Okay, I'll tell you the difference between
Yeah,
service fee and compensation or buyout. Buyout is what is mentioned in the contract, or compensation is whatever you are paid for the player. But a service fee is something that football players under the age of 23, if they are transferring to another club, that club has to pay has to pay the parent club of the player for developing the player. That is not there in esports. There is no development or service fee here. Okay. And I think so if you put that into the contract, you don't have to quantify it. You just say the total cost of developing you per month multiplied by the number of months you've served here is your development, will be your development fee up until the moment where they want to buy you out. That will be the compensation fee or the development fees that you have to pay. Obviously we can negotiate lower as well, but that is the development fee even if there is no buyout. So there is no such case of a development fee in esports. I think in terms of contracts, if they are made, there should be a clause for development fees as well for young players.
Right.
So maybe you end up taking a loss. Maybe you don't recuperate almost everything, but you at least recuperate 95% of the amount, right? 90 to 95%. I think that is good enough.
Yeah, sounds good.
Which is why, I think a lot of like people in esports, like players, coaches and everyone, they're not taught, all these things, contracts and everything. Even the thing that happened with RG, right? The coach did not understand a simple thing in English. That poor coach did not understand one simple sentence in English, and that cost him his job. It was that he could have requested the end of his trial period, but he instead asked for a raise. That was the only difference between him still being the coach of RG and not being the coach of RG. His salary would have been doubled if he just requested for the end of his trial period, but he instead asked for a raise. So I think a lot of things here are not explained properly. Even if they're explained properly, the coaches or players are often shy to ask for a second explanation if they don't know the terms or anything. And a lot of clauses are also absent from contracts. I think so the contracts also have to be more tight, have to be tighter in esports. I don't think the contracts are tight right now.
Yeah, but again, when we have a strict contract, it just comes to comparison that that org has a free contract. Why don't you have these? It's just that
I mean, that org is not paying
all
you
the
half the amount that we are. I mean,
yeah, but
obviously,
still, it's just that some of the orgs which have already established have
yeah,
established contracts which are more likely to favorable players. I've seen few orgs
yeah,
uh like very close to me.
yeah,
They have a very good strong contracts, and
true,
I respect those orgs, and even they're performing good,
yeah,
like really good right now.
yeah,
And I'm happy that there are some orgs stepping up, giving good contact to players, and players are happy as well.
true. That is very true. So I understand completely about contracts. The thing with contract that people don't understand and players don't understand is that they are enforceable. The org can choose not to enforce it as well. A lot of times, I'll tell you, in international scenes, what happens is there are some clauses that orgs choose to ignore for players. They're just there to safeguard the org in case anything bad happens, in case the player does anything illegal, unethical or bad, right? But they often choose to ignore those clauses. Many a times I've seen this in many examples. Even in India, there are times where there are punishments for being absent for more than 10-15 days. There are punishments for not being available for practice for a lot of days. But in the end, when the monthly salary comes, there are no deductions. Why? Because the org choose not to enforce it. Why do they not then talk about that? They talk about airtight contracts. I know people talk about Reckoning have an airtight contract. Me personally, I'm telling you, I had one problem. I had a problem once with the clauses ever working in RG, and I never had any issue ever again, because a lot of the times, even if I made a mistake or any of the players made a mistake, after they talked to the owner used to remove the punishment or whatever, or sometimes half it, if not remove it. So I think there are a lot of examples there as well, but people don't talk about positives. They only love to talk about negatives. I think that is definitely there.
Right.
I think in terms of Orangutan, let's say, people now talk about you guys exiting the scene, right?
Yeah.
But people don't talk about what you did when you entered. It's all recency bias. People forget that you made a splash in the scene. You sort of actually took the scene and sort of jhanjoed it and showed them what is possible if you actually want to create a super team or want to create a team, even without, poaching players, right? Because you didn't poach any player technically, right? Even
Yeah.
Vibhor, who came to you, like that was out of a casualty that he was removed, right? He was being removed. You didn't poach any of the players. So
See, I
imagine.
think that was the only thing even which I am happy about is that I have seen org owners calling me and letting me that these players are ready for transfer instead of me telling the players directly that we want to join,
That is so
something like that.
wonderful. That is so wonderful.
See, I remember when Vibor, it was not even official or anything. It was just an internal discussion. I remember you for calling me and getting confirmation enough from that he's going to be LFT soon, and I think Orangutan is the best team where he can join and make his future.
Because they care for the
Uh,
players, right? And they trust
yeah,
Orangutan. They trusted Orangutan then. And they obviously wanted the best for the player. Yeah, man, I just hope that whatever roster you pick is successful for you guys. Because I think you guys have invested the right way up until the last roster, very honestly. But it is what it is. But yeah, I do hope you guys come around for this essay part, because I, very honestly, I would not lie. I obviously you don't know me much, but every stream of mine or everything that I say, I'd never lie about these things. It's completely my opinion, and it's based on my opinion. I completely see the Indian scene being equal to the other scenes in Ascension, not in franchise, but in Ascension. And I think there's an equal opportunity for orgs in both places, in SEA and SA. Personally
yeah.
speaking. Personally
And
speaking.
also, you shouldn't worry about others' opinion also, bro. They can just go fuck themselves. Because
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter, at the end of the day, it's you working towards your goal. It's you who was putting the hard work. It's you working your ass off to get the shit done.
true. And
But
see,
sometimes people talk, see, I agree. Sometimes people talk shit, but you don't really have to care about them.
true, very true. See,
They,
Ominous said something.
I get hundreds of DMs
Yeah,
saying that why orangutan is out, orangutan is a trash hog, they did this that, but they never know what's behind it. And I don't. It's just that stuff.
yeah, I understand. I mean, hate is very common. In esports, if you have passion from fans, you will also get hate. That is very common. But see, Ominous said something very true. It's the same with Bleed. So many local tournaments to support the local scene, prize money paid instantly, an academy team, yet there are some people who hate. No other Sea Org has an academy team. Yeah, very true. If you see Bleed's example, right, they were so hated. Like, why were they hated? They were one of the only teams that had an academy setup, and whose academy setup was beating teams like No Namers, like actually established rosters, right? They've even won the LAN, but nobody talked about those things. Obviously, I can talk about it, but yeah, because I was coaching them. But yeah, I mean, I feel proud because look, I have seen immense growth in them. You have players like Kaiji, Doomin, Rigzi, Shinsei, and Juicy now. All five of them are capable of playing in any team right now. And yeah, I completely understand what Ominous is saying. It's very easy to hate. It's very easy to hate. But yeah, since you're here, Hades, let me ask you your opinion on the G roster.
um I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say.
Okay, it's completely fine.
It's
Uh,
just I feel that maybe they just keep at least one or two Indian in their squad.
I mean, that they definitely will. They'll definitely keep SK Rossi. He isn't going anywhere. This much I can guarantee. He can't go anywhere. But
And I think it's great that they have different talents from various country, but the only thing at the end which would matter is how comfortable they are with each other.
true, very true. The synergy.
Yeah, even maybe I think Rushibai knows better than me when it comes to making international talents,
True.
that what happens, but maybe they have thought about this, or maybe I'm not sure, but the only which GE is the only rep right now for our country and all of SA.
True.
So whatever the decision they make, just we have to be happy about it.
True. I
And I'm
mean, you
pretty
just
sure,
support them, right? Whatever
yeah,
happens, you support them. But I think as support, it's always good to give constructive criticism as well. Just like you pointed out the fact that it will all depend on synergy, right? I think that is
right.
fair. That is a fair statement to make. You can support, and at the same time you can ask questions or put certain asterisks, right? It is very important. Obviously, what people end up doing is hating, right? That is a different thing. But
So people just want instant results.
exactly.
Like Rossi गया 4K क्यों नहीं निकाला?
4K Rossi, they've named him, right?
Yeah,
And
they
I
want to
think
see 4K every time from him. They don't understand. Yeah,
I think a lot of blame, goes to sort of the highlights people as well, thoda. Because
it's just, see, at the end, it's their job to have that views. It's
yeah,
their job to get that watching all this stuff. But I'll just say, like, it's their role. Just they being on their own state, baiting players or baiting people or baiting anyone for their views.
yeah. I think a lot of Twitter accounts do this just for views. That's
Yeah,
very bad. And no, guys, if in case anyone is wondering, I'm not talking about Sangwan shares.
Sagwan is a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a very good guy. Damn. I wanted to order McDonald's. I ordered from Burger King. Socha try karo 2x expensive, 5x shipped. Wow. For the clout. Yes, Ominous is very correct. Because you see, you write a genuine tweet, you will get 100 likes. You write something controversial or something about leaks, you will get 500,000 likes. Very easy.
I think for that fact, even Mimosa is doing a great job.
Yeah, now, Mimosa
Giving
is like my little brother. Mimosa is like my little brother.
I've seen him, step up for certain things that even people don't support.
Oh, definitely. And he always texts me if I'm doing things correctly or not. And I always tell him, dude, fuck people's opinion. Just like you told me, right? Fuck people's opinions. What you're doing it by heart, right? And till you're doing something by heart, you can never go wrong. Even if you're going wrong, you're right. Because you're doing things what you believe in. Twitter is not a place where you just farm. Yeah, it's for some people it is just for farming and all. But Twitter is also a place where you vent your frustration, you air your views, you do anything you like because it's your own personal domain. If someone doesn't like what you're posting, just they can block you. Or they can ask me on by commenting that please block me. I'll block them very honestly. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's my Twitter handle. It's my tweet. I can write whatever I want as long as I'm not being crude or crass in any way, right?
Yeah, I think Twitter is a place where you don't take people serious.
Exactly.
Not your bleed serious, like serious. Alright, bro. I think I have to leave.
Okay, thank you, ADS, for coming
It
in.
was a very, very good discussion. I loved all the topics we discussed.
Yeah, man, always open for all of these things. And
I think I'll drop by very often, that I'm beginning to like having conversation with everyone.
yeah, man, you're always
Just
welcome.
that I just want to be in touch with people, if they have any stuff.
Yeah,
I mostly reply to everyone who tags me in Twitter, but sometimes I miss it out. But it's just that I think some interactions on live stream would be better, if we just talk it out, whatever the doubts we have.
definitely. Man, you're always
Yeah.
welcome. We have a very chill session going on most of the time here on streams, because my streams are nothing more about seriousness. We talk about serious topics, but we talk about it in a very conversational manner, like your friends just sitting and chilling. Like me, serious,
Right.
ominous. Then there's Malav, CA. Anyone is free to join us, and always will have a good time, because ultimately the vibes are good. And hey, thank you for thank you for
Cool,
coming
bro.
in and giving us all these leaks and everything.
It's
About
not leaks, but just facts. I am not the guy who get leaks.
No,
So yeah.
I was being sarcastic to the chat, because they are always like, leaks de do. Like, there's no point in leaks. There's point in these discussions that we had, because these are necessary discussions. But yeah, man, good night. Would
Alright,
love to
bro. Good
have
night.
you
I'll
back
see you
again.
around.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah, man, hopefully at Lance as well. Bleed.
Maybe if I come here, if
Yeah,
I have a
man.
team.
And me too, man. Bleed is in SGP, and I'm not like we are me, serious, ominous. We are not invited to events like other people are. So hopefully some TOs invite us, and we are also there, because I mean, spending
See,
your own
it's just
money.
that I'll just tell you, it's just that you have to make damage to get invited.
Yeah,
You, you agree with my point?
yeah,
I
and
think you serious and everyone can make a lot of damage in the scene on the Twitter everywhere, but I just say thoda step up kar lo thoda Twitter game and you guys will be definitely
yeah.
invited.
I mean, yeah, but we don't want to fake it just to be invited. I mean, we all of us use Twitter. We have fun on Twitter, but at the end of the day, we don't want it to become something commercial at the end of the day. And we would love to get invited just because people see what we are doing. I mean, you have Ominous, who's like one of the best analysts in the world right
I
now.
see ominous tweets that like I should not get a lot of tweets from Sushant. Sushant is his name, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I used to not see a lot of tweets from Sushant, but right now, every time I just open my Twitter, there's something about Sushant tweeting this, that about the community. Like, okay, okay.
yeah. And
So I
see, we
think,
are very wholesome. We retweet each other
yeah,
as well. So everything travels. Everything travels. So yeah, I mean, we would love to get invited just because we are, hardworking people. Sushant Ominous, one of the best analysts in the world. Serious, a goated guy who is a man of many talents. And I'm sort of someone who's right now at least become a mediocre coach, if not good, at least in the scene. So we'd love to get invited to some tournaments just to have fun, hang out, because I think it's lovely. The scene in India is growing, and we'd love to be a part of it in some manner. Godspeed best says they go hands down, but hey man, I mean, I'm, I know I'm no one right now in India, but yeah, it's okay. The main man of the
alright,
Indian
bro.
innovator.
I'll
Yeah, thank you.
see you around.
Yeah, good night.
Yes, alright. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night. Team India, yes, Team India, guys. But yeah, I mean, it's not it's not bad to confess that you are no one. I think भाई आधी ट्विटर जनता गोल्डन लोअर है, कहाँ से समझेंगे ओमनेस को, ये बात भी है. द मेन मैन ऑफ द ओलंपिक ट्रियो एथलीट, यहाँ के रूड प्रोवाइड कर दे वहां रह लेता हूँ, क्या बात है. कम रैंक्ड बोला वेंका ने. नो मैन, आई डोंट ट्वीट मच, बट व्हेन आई डू इट्स मॉडेस्ट है. इसमें मॉडेस्टी कुछ नहीं है भाई. आई थिंक आई कैन बी ऑनेस्ट. आई हैव अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो. And in India, in terms of impressions and everything, obviously, people don't know me at all. Even though when will you start VOD reviewing again? Like you were doing in between? Carnage, it's tough, because I spend the entire day around Valorant. Chacha message karta hai Twitter pe, kuch questions the. Okay, sorry. See, I spend 7 hours of practice, okay? 7 to 8 hours of practice. Hello, serious. समझिए आवाज सुन के. We'll make damage, bro. All good. The roster will make damage. Yep. God should make a super Indian team soon, and I'll sponsor it. Wow. But yeah. So I'll tell you, 7 to 8 hours we are there sitting and doing Valorant stuff. Then I will right now, after the stream is over, I'll go and rewatch some of the scrims, and in the morning I'll rewatch the rest of the scrims. So imagine you're like 10 hours, 10, 11 hours of Valorant every day. You will not like doing Valorant stuff on stream, which is why I love to talk. तो फिर मत करो स्पीड शो ऑफ साला, क्या बात है मतलब,
क्या बात मतलब
बेटा
की बात बोल
तुम्हारे
दी
यहाँ
मतलब।
अभी दोपहर हो रहा है तो तुम बेटा फिरकी ले रहे हो हमारी, हाँ? Good. Who the fuck are you, जी? भाई क्या खाया सीरियस?
मैंने बर्गर सिंह।
ओ वही, मतलब तूने एक्चुअल में आज ही खाया?
हाँ
भाई बहुत ही
first
टट्टी
time
होता है बर्गर सिंह, मेरे को लोगों ने बोला है।
आई सॉ इन दिल्ली लास्ट टाइम, बट मेरे को दिखाया था, मैंने कहा चलो मंगा के देखते हैं।
मेरे को दोस्तों ने बोला
भाई
बहुत टट्टी होता है भाई।
बहुत it's double, it's twice as expensive as McDonald's
हैं?
and it's 5 times shitty than
भाई
that. हाँ
मैकडॉनल्ड्स मकालू टिक्की गोटेड है भाई।
मैं इनका पता नहीं क्या फकिंग, एक तो मैं इनका मंगाया उड़ता पंजाब बर्गर, भाई मेरे को
Oh
सस
my
लगा
God,
वो।
उड़ता भाई क्या था उसका?
उसका नाम ही
Ominous
उड़ता
hello?
पंजाब, मेरे को सस लग रहा है, तो मैं मंगा लिया।
क्या
वो
बर्गर इज
मंगाया,
गुड
फ्राइज मंगाया भाई, आइस टी, माँ कसम आइस टी खुली नहीं
है
इतना टाइट सील्ड है, खुली नहीं।
भाई। ओमिनस इज सेइंग ही वांट्स इट,
पिया ही नहीं, पानी पी के सो गया।
ही वांट्स उड़ता पंजाब बर्गर।
Bro, I make my own burgers. Oh my god.
आलू
man.
टिक्की गोट भाई, वेयर डिड
Basic
यू ऑर्डर
guy.
इट? भाई ओमिनस बोल रहा है मैं इंडिया उड़ के आ रहा हूँ, मेरे को चाहिए।
और मैं तेरे को मैं स्क्रीनशॉट भेजता हूँ मैंने भी।
बर्गर में कोकेन डाल देंगे भाई, पता नहीं भाई।
भाई मैं
Serious?
बता रहा हूँ, मेरे को कुछ अजीब अजीब सा लग रहा है, मतलब आई नीड दैट शिट मैन, समथिंग इज हैपनिंग। आई डोंट नो, सडनली वो बर्गर खा के ना मेरा एकदम ऐसे नींद चली गई एकदम, यू नो।
What the fuck भाई? Was the patty
Was the
white
patty white? I don't know about the patty, but stuff was there that was white.
or green?
I'm telling man.
Wow भाई, can you see things? Wow मतलब
I can see everything. I can see the future. I'm just seeing the G roster playing in Brazil right now.
उड़ता पंजाब में LSD
Leo.
में। वाओ
भाई फ्राइज के ऊपर एक्चुअली में कुछ वो था, क्या बोलते हैं, वाइट सा, इट वाज नॉट सॉल्ट, मेरे को लग रहा था शुगर है।
ओ माय गॉड भाई,
मजाक नहीं कर रहा। और मैं मोमोज मंगाया, मैं वेज मोमोज मंगाया, आई डिडंट ऑर्डर द पनीर वंस, दे डिडंट हैव नॉन वेज वंस। भाई उसके अंदर पनीर अपने आप डाल दिया, मैं कहा कमाल है, फिर
फ्री
अलग
में
कैटेगरी
भाई।
क्यों है तुम्हारी?
बर्गर सिंह है भाई, देयर इज अ बर्गर
नहीं
कॉल्ड
नहीं, मेरे
निक्कू
को लग रहा है
इन
वो उड़ता
बर्गर सिंह एज
पंजाब
वेल।
वाला वो
वाओ
मोमोज ही उड़ता बन। आइस टी तो अभी तक खुली ही नहीं मेरे से और मेरे से नहीं खुली तो कितनी ताकत लगाई होगी।
दैट्स क्रेजी, व्हेन आई गेट हाई आई सी द ब्रीड रोस्टर प्लेइंग इन असेंशन।
ओह यू मीन फ्रेंचाइज लीग? ओके ओके।
या बर्गरिल हैज द बेस्ट फ्राइज भाई, बर्गरिल के बर्गर्स बहुत अच्छे। तूने खाए
किसके?
बर्गरिल?
No, I'm not really a big fan of Burger King. Burger
नहीं,
Grill के नहीं।
बर्गरिल खाना, बर्गरिल इज वेरी गुड।
I've had the burgil, but not the fries.
ओह
I don't really like a lot of burger things. मुझे burgers इतने पसंद नहीं। I'm more of a pizza kind of guy.
भाई ओमिनस बोल रहा है ब्रो बुक द स्क्रिम्स फॉर द नेक्स्ट 1 वीक बिफोर यू ओडी, वी विल मिस यू।
Bro, उड़ता पंजाब 2, उसको burger का नाम भी उड़ता पंजाब 2.0 है। 1.0 में क्या था?
ओ भाई इसने तो 2.0 खाया है भाई। बैंगलोर में जाओगे तो
2.0
ट्रफल्स में
मंगाया था
बर्गर
भाई।
खा लेना। हाँ क्या बात है वो, सॉरी।
भाई माँ कसम मैंने मंगाया था ब्लीड हाउस पे, मैक एंड चीज मंगाया था फकिंग ट्रफल्स के साथ।
इश
आई डिडंट चेक द प्राइस, इट वाज फकिंग $60।
भाई तो ट्रफल्स भाई, फास्ट फूड चैंपियन हूँ मैं। वाओ।
द थिंग इज आई डिड नॉट नो हाउ टू चेक माय वॉलेट बैलेंस, उनका जो ऐप है ग्रैब,
ओह
फकिंग
तो
ऑर्डर
जितना कट गया कट गया।
$60। कट गया। मैं मेरे को होगा चलो कितने का, दो $20-25 का होगा, $60 का।
वाटर बर्गर इज आल्सो
जो
गुड।
होगा ना मैं
वाटर बर्गर इज गुड। वाटर बर्गर इज गुड।
I heard it. I'm not a really big
Burger guy.
I mean, I'll eat it. I'm not happy eating it, but
I'm
if I
also
have a
not a
choice,
big
I'll
burger
go
guy.
pizza.
I just love makalu
It's
tikki.
messy
भाई.
to eat. It's messy to eat a burger.
Which is why I eat makalu tikki. Very plain, very normal, tasty, not messy at all.
Yeah.
मैं कैलूटी की बेस्ट पेपर एक्स तो लैंड खेलने आ रही है भाई। भाई मैं सनी को
तुम भी
पकड़ो।
तो क्वालिफाई हो गए।
मैं
तुम
बस
भी
एक ही
तो
चीज बोलूंगा,
क्वालिफाई हो गए।
सनी को पकड़ो। Whenever you go to the US, try Shake Shack. Oh my. मतलब you in
शेक शैक
Toronto?
शिट।
भाई
शेक शैक
टोरंटो में
शिट।
पता है Ominous should now live in Toronto. Uber is now
आजा मैंने।
starting delivery for grass.
आ जाओ मिनीनियस, दोनों चलते हैं उधर।
Even
अपार्टमेंट
Carmen
ऑलरेडी
Corp.
बुक्ड है।
मैं Kalutiki guys assemble. Yes. Master plan. क्या हाल है आरवी के भाई, अभी तक जगह जगे हुए हैं इन सब पे। हाँ आरवी के लोग तो अभी जगे हुए रहते हैं। They play some 10 mans and everything. You guys have a fun time. I saw you guys playing with Superman a couple of times. That was fun. I had a very fun time watching it. Edward Gaming खेल रही Ascension. They can play challenges from Hong Kong, Taiwan, but they have to pick 2 players from Hong Kong for it. 2 more players. मैडी भाई गोटेड, हाँ भाई मैडी भाई गोटेड। डरते हैं क्या इजी हेडशॉट? हाँ भाई डरते हैं क्या? एनिग्मा की अभी टीम अच्छी है भाई, ऐसे भी बेस्ट बेस्ट टीम ऑन पेपर इन इंडिया। एनिग्मा एंड वियर्ड
एनिग्मा नंबर 1। एनिग्मा फाइटिंग नहीं, क्या है, फियर द एनिग्मा।
फियर द एनिग्मा।
लेट्स गो।
ट्विच पे कभी स्ट्रीम करोगे आप? आई थिंक सो कल या परसों में ट्विच पे स्ट्रीम होगी।
क्या
बस
बात है।
बस यूट्यूब पे मेरे को उतना मतलब ये सब चीज हम खुल के नहीं बात कर सकते इन चीजों के बारे में।
यूट्यूब पे वर्ड्स बच जाते हैं ना।
हाँ ट्विच पे तो फटाक।
ट्विच पे कितना ही वर्ड बचेगा।
हाँ
ऑटो पब्लिशिंग भी ऑफ कर दो तो इंस्टेंटली में बचेगा।
हाँ वेयर इज माय डिवाइस
क्लिपिंग
सुपरमैन
भी ऑफ
बिकेम
कर दो
सुपर
तो
बैड।
प्रूफ भी नहीं रहेगा।
वही फियर द एनिग्मा। ओ भाई डर गया मैं।
बोलो जो बोल
So
रहे
if
हैं।
EDG plays Asia Ascension, then GL bleed for second year. No, because if EDG plays Ascension, that means they will drop 2 of the current players to pick 2 HKTW players. In that case, they won't be as good. 4 दिन में 30 घंटे गेम टाइम मेरा इन ओवरवॉच 2। नमोर कुछ काम कर ले। 30 घंटे गेम टाइम ओवरवॉच 2 में वो भी। I'm a part of the anti-weed association of Canada. Wow.
Bruh.
That means you are Ominous's
मतलब
enemy.
I'll DM you a few spots in Toronto.
क्या
Just,
बात है।
just text my sister. She'll look you up.
Bleed is planning total. Riot is planning total 48 franchise teams. What?
हाँ भी दुकान लगा दो सबको फ्री का। फ्रेंचाइज लो
Start
कि 10 की दो।
esports blowing up in India about goddamn time. I remember trying to get my cousins to gaming like 5 years ago. Always gave me a what the fuck
Bro,
up. They play Valo now. Wow. Twitch
मतलब we
podcast,
haven't seen
Ominous and
life,
Godspeed,
man.
APAC Valorant Unplugged, where we abuse all decisions made by APAC team. Yes, and we have serious there as well, just to calm the
And I'm
situation
happy
down with.
producing the podcast. I'm happy producing the podcast.
Yeah, serious will be there just to calm things down बीच में with jokes and trolls and everything. Ominous says, "Oh, these guys are
I'm
shit.
happy doing that.
Oh, let me take a shit."
अरे ओमिनस मोमोज बना रहे हो।
ये क्या हुआ? ट्विच का नोटिफिकेशन कैसे बजा मेरे कानों में यूट्यूब पे? Did you
नोटिफिकेशन है?
Did you guys hear that?
रुको। अरे हाँ।
और भाई मेरा नाइट मोड क्यों हंस रहा है?
भाई आप हैक हो गए हो, बता रहा हूँ।
Why is my nightbot laughing, guys?
I don't have an issue with weed consumption. Just dial in, bruh. कोई नहीं मतलब, just a few more weeks. I'll help you out.
Hacked. क्या बात है? You probably have a cherry ice cream blueberry vape. Wow. 3 AM challenge. क्या बात है?
उड़ता पंजाब इफेक्ट।
I just followed you on Twitch. Thank you, Mr. Gehlot. Nightbot 8
he must have followed you on Twitch, तो उसका notification
हाँ
आया
नाइटबॉट आज फनी मूड में है। हाँ भाई नाइटबॉट का पता नहीं क्या हुआ। I have an eyebrow razor. Wow.
Oh, Razer Sada, did you see the new Razer console? The
No.
new Razer, the second gen console,
No.
handheld console.
When's Bleed
Bruh,
announcing
just watch
you?
it. हाँ?
Me?
अरे Godspeed को announce करने की जरूरत Razer disconnected.
देखा seriously like
Okay, in my defense, I forgot.
क्या रेजर का कौन सा?
Razer keynote लिखो अभी जो 2-3 दिन पहले हुआ है. Just look at their product lineup.
I mean, I don't care when they announce me. I just know I'm working and
ऐसा
Razer.
कल आ जाएगा. कल आने की आज. I mean next day started, right? So आज I'm posting a team update. Don't worry. And don't worry guys, Jay is not going anywhere. Yes, with us. A lot of people actually were asking like why we didn't announce Jay.
Oh, 5G handheld gaming device?
Yeah, the new one. And it's cheaper than Steam Deck and it's better than Steam Deck. Arey Patel Paji, it's coming main.
Android 12, 8 GB, 5000 mAh, 128 GB storage, 5.5 wave
7
Horizon.
बजे
Okay.
8
January 2023 में आ रहा है. Okay. ज़्यादा ही काम करता है. Posters deserve a break, bro. Legit. There's
Arey but see na how much is the pre-order? I think it's only like $5 or something.
yeah.
$5 or $10.
$500.
500? No, the pre-booking.
Oh, pre-booking is $5, but the price is $500. It's written.
But it's still cheaper than Steam Deck.
Very cheap, very cheap.
Steam Deck I think starts on like 800 or 900.
Yes, $750 I think, $749 plus there's a $99 addition for extra space. Come on, serious, give us an announcement. Wow. ज़्यादा ही काम करते. But I don't think coaches देखो coaches की जिंदगी में है ही क्या भाई.
ऐसा आ जाएगा आज डालते रहेंगे.
काम ही
Why
है.
you bully me, man?
वो सब छोड़ो. Did you see swipe from Ludwig? नहीं. Teams to look out for in Ascension: Boom, Bleed, Zergia, FPX, Zukyu. You have Diamond Gaming. Yeah, all of these teams. Ominous. Oh my god, Ominous is finally a member. I don't know how he did this magical thing.
कैसा मेंबर है? देख मेरे को देखो 10 गिफ्ट मैं 20 गिफ्टेड करा. ये एक मेंबर सी रहे Ominous.
Wow.
What the hell, Ominous? We need 30 gifted minimum.
Master Prime is saying कुछ gifts हो जाते तो at the rate Ominous. The guard is not in Asia Pacific, Venka. साला तेरी बड़ाई करता हूँ तू इधर आके ऐसे हग रहा है. I know I tried just work today. Oof. I thought you
Ominous, 30
went and
gifted.
bought another gift card.
Ominous एक ना 50,000 का गिफ्ट कार्ड डलवा ले. मेरे को बोल मैं डालता वैसे भी तेरे को देना तो लेट मी जस्ट मेक अ गिफ्ट कार्ड एंड
Ominous बोलेगा कर लो भाई कर लो मेरी
पूरे 1 लाख रुपए
मेरे
गिफ्ट कार्ड
पैसों के
बना
साथ मजाक कर लो.
कोई ना पूरे 1 लाख रुपए गिफ्ट कार्ड बनाते हैं.
Oh my god.
5,000 50,000 gifted. Godspeed next month. Goodbye Bleed. I'm a content creator now.
Oh,
Bro, I just had to mute my mic to fart. GG's.
हैं? आवाज वाली पार्ट्स आती हैं भाई. Ominous 50 रुपए
Sorry,
बेच
I'm
के.
not a silent 50 रुपए डाल चिंदी. Guys, देख लो guys. Ominous head analyst of Bleed Esports heavily invested team अभी scale को
Thank you Ominous for the 50. देखो भाई shout outs.
ट्विटर पे मिलियंस ऑफ इंप्रेशंस छापता है. 20
millions
मिलियन
भाई,
मैंने अपनी
millions.
आंखों से देखा. 20 मिलियन तो छापा
Millions
है
भाई
इसने.
millions भाई आराम से.
मिलियंस ऑफ इंप्रेशंस कंट्रोवर्सीज करता है भाई. इसके एक ट्वीट से टीम डिजाइन हो जाती है और 50 रुपए डोनेट कर.
बात तो सही है भाई.
We
Tweet
should
से
buy
team तो
subscription
disband
for
होती है.
everyone's channel.
सही बात है.
Ominous, what the hell, man?
I think 20 donated subs.
I have 250 for some reason. I know you added. Ask me now. But again, man, this is sad to see. I had 20,000, man. What the hell?
Master Prime, that's great that you took such a big decision. Good luck, man. एक ट्वीट से इंडोमी का सेल बार आ जाता है. डैम. फिर भी 50 डैम तो. वाओ रो.
भाई इसने इंडोमी के बारे में ट्वीट करा, इंडोमी का स्टॉक बढ़ गए. मैगी बोला अरे भस्कर हमारे में लिख दे.
हाँ. पर मैगी का मौका नहीं मिला.
ओमिनस मैगी के बारे में ट्वीट करेगा, एवरेस्ट की वो बढ़ जाएगी, टूरिज्म बढ़ जाएगी.
भाई वाई के बारे में ट्वीट करो.
Holy shit, I need to fucking shit, man. I'll come.
Okay, have fun, man.
Bye.
Maggie when we play G. मैंने ट्वीट किया क्रिप्टो मार्केट गिर गया. क्या बात है भाई. चार days 30 hours in auto. My rank is gold 5. क्या बात है नमो. Congratulations. Serious contenders in franchise considering all leagues and conferences. In Asia, definitely has to be DRX, T1, and maybe PaperX. Yeah. Cardos just like my tweet. Moment है भाई, moment है. क्या बात है रो. Replied to your tweet. क्या है तुम्हारा ट्वीट भाई, बताओ हमें भी रोग. RRQ winning it all. Damn. EU में I can't see anyone beyond Navi and Fnatic. Yeah. And NMA, I would say Sentinels, NRG, Cloud9. These three. And maybe Leviathan. हमने रिप्लाई किया था उसके ट्वीट पे. इतने बड़े आदमी थोड़ी है कि वो हमें रिप्लाई. अच्छा. क्या बात है रो. ट्वीट तो वो लाइक करती थी. क्या बात है. Man, G2 end same without Carlos. I met what he daily used to cover. True, bhai. Very true. You know why मैं इतना हाथ के पीछे फेर रहा हूँ? It's because I recently had a haircut and I love doing this after I have a haircut. So I'm very sorry if it disturbs any of you, but I just love doing this. See the jersey guy anymore. क्या बात है सरकारी hater. Same like me, bro. I just love doing it. Man City got best club of the year. RRQ, no way. They're just trolling. I'm currently head coach, no carbon. I'm currently a coach at Bleed. Me and Sushant are coaches and analysts respectively. He's an analyst, I'm a coach. And Legia is the head coach. The legend, the GOAT, Legia is the head coach. You're doing that because you're Pineda. Wow, Master Prime. Nice reference. I'm a coach at Bleed. Not the head coach, I'm a coach. We have a 3-member support staff. Legia is the 4-member support staff. You have Legia as the head coach. You have Sushant as the analyst. You have me as the coach. And you have Sirius as the manager and everyone. But Sirius is like Johnny Sins. Legia was from CSGO. Yes, Swagat. The legend. The GOAT. The big guy. I remember we used to, like, when we were used to say, like, Gobby was Gobby. I'm like, what? Abhi hug aram se. It's like regional manager and assistant to the regional manager. Wow, Gan. It'll be very hurtful to see PaperX bullying us on LAN. Damn. Let's see who bullies who. But yeah, guys, with this I think so I'll take your leave. बहुत ज़्यादा देर हो गई है ना, हमने बहुत बातें कर ली. Thank you all for sticking around. We have an average view duration. I don't know what it means. The amount of time people spent watching this video, stream divided by total number of views. That means each of you stuck by for 17 minutes. That is huge, guys. Beautiful audience retention. We have the PRX Kryptonite on the roster. Yep. Who do you support in VPL 2023? What is VPL? I don't know what VPL is. But thank you, Carvin, Shrish, Ro, Carnage, Master Prime, Gandhar, Sirius, Somanus, JK, Swagat, Namor. I'm here from start to end. Thank you, which is why the average view duration is amazing, guys. Valorant Pacific League. Okay, is it called that? I am definitely DRX. It will be between DRX, T1 and PaperX, as we said. So, charging se pehle, guys, do subscribe, do like the stream. Please consider subscribing and do follow Serious and Ominous, guys. Exclamation Serious, and I think so there's an exclamation Ominous as well. Guys, with this, I will bid you adieu. I love saying this, you know. I will bid you adieu. But yeah, can reserve it will become right. Arey JK, mat kar bhai. Please. Good night. Thank you for coming to the stream. We'll have lots of streams like these where we just talk, you know. I think these are so much better. Obviously, we'll have some theory crafting streams as well, but I cannot, because I have sort of like a principle that once I am contracted to an org, I don't show a lot of the stuff that I do. But we'll do some wacky streams. But yeah, thank you. Everyone, do like the stream, do share my channel to anyone if you think it's going to help a lot of people. And anyone who was telling me about the VOD reviews and everything that I don't do, go and check out my channel and you'll find a lot of VOD reviews. I'll show you guys. Okay, so I'll show you guys. You go to your channel, you go to playlists, right? And then you go to watch parties, there's Valorant highlights, the live watch alongs, live analysis, there's VOD analysis. Serious, okay.
Yes,
See,
sir.
you have such VOD reviews here, okay? You have Global Esports, Fancy United, Exet, Evil Geniuses. There are a lot of others as well, but that's not here. You have Paper Exercise Fanatic. This was absolutely a goated VOD review, guys. Personally speaking. This was amazing. You have Global Esports versus F4K Haven. That was also good. You have a lot of other things, but these were very basic. This was when I was learning. Okay, very honestly, this was when I was learning. This PaperX Fanatic is an example of what I can do. I think so. No stream again. It's okay, stream hater. Whenever you feel like you can watch it. Ominous, juicy or scary? Scary. Yes, scary. Train me at Valor next time. Sure. And I will make sure that the aim routine is out by this week. I'm very, very optimistic about it.
उसमें भी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हो, ये नहीं कंफर्म निकलेगा, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक है निकल जाए.
सच बोलता हूँ मैं, सच बोल.
बट ओके, इतना आई कैन से, अगर इस हफ्ते निकले, नेक्स्ट हफ्ते दिन बिल्कुल नहीं निकलेगा. नेक्स्ट हफ्ते से वी हैव टूर्नामेंट्स.
हाँ, इसीलिए इस हफ्ते आई एम ऑप्टिमिस्टिक.
अगले दिसंबर 4 तक भूल जाओ.
हाँ,
ये वीडियो निकलेगा.
और फिर उसके बाद तो गाइस क्रिसमस की छुट्टी है ऐसे भी.
नहीं, डिपेंड ना, if we get invite for that पेंटा इवेंट.
हाँ, मतलब
फिर कहाँ छुट्टी?
पेंटा है, पर पेंटा के बाद क्रिसमस की छुट्टी है. हाँ,
एसडी बैक एंड फोर्थ नहीं मिलेगा टाइम.
और फिर तो फिर बूट कैंप चालू हो जाएगा.
फिर दिसंबर खत्म, उसमें वो छुट्टियां, न्यू ईयर, दिसंबर, क्रिसमस,
और फिर बूट कैंप चालू.
जनवरी वापस बूट कैंप,
फिर मेन चालू. दैट इज द मेन गाइस.
फिर तो भूल जाओ ट्विटर स्ट्रीम.
फिर जो भी स्ट्रीम होगी सब चिल स्ट्रीम होगी, जहाँ पे सब बैठ के दारू पी रहे होंगे. ऑनेस्टली मैं बता रहा हूँ. मैं सीरियस, हम लोग ऐसे इधर बैठे होंगे, एक हैंडी कैम लगा देंगे,
मैं और गॉडस्पीड स्विमिंग पे फ्लोट कर रहे होंगे.
हाँ,
और ओमिनस हमारे पास सर्फबोर्डिंग कर रहा होगा.
बाकी कुछ हो ना हो अपने देश में, सम टीओस गोटेड है. हाँ, ये वेरी ट्रू.
और डिले बहुत है भाई.
हाँ डिलीज है बट गोटेड है भाई, ये इस मामले में गोटेड है कि ये बहुत सारे टूर्नामेंट्स कराता है। ये दारू स्ट्रीम पक्का करेंगे गाइस। वंस वी गो टू एशिया यू विल फाइंड ओनली दो स्ट्रीम्स, कॉज और हमारे पास टाइम ही नहीं रहेगा तो वही स्ट्रीम्स होंगी।
बाथ स्ट्रीम्स करेंगे।
हाँ
वेट व्हाट?
पार्ट स्ट्रीम्स, कुकिंग स्ट्रीम
क्या
करूंगा
बुला
मैं,
रहे हो मेरे से?
कुकिंग स्ट्रीम करूंगा। आई गिव यू कुकिंग स्ट्रीम। आई थिंक आई टेक सीरियस
सबको
हेल्प
डायरिया करवाओगे सबको डायरिया करवाओगे।
भाई सीरियस की हेल्प लूंगा कैसे सेटअप कर सकता हूँ कुकिंग स्ट्रीम का कैमरा ये सब, और कुकिंग स्ट्रीम जरूर करूंगा तुम लोग के लिए भाई, मजाक नहीं कर रहा। मेरे को उपमा इतना अच्छा मैं बनवा लेता हूँ ना अभी, उपमा
Bruh,
बनाऊंगा।
you make upma for everyone there.
कोटेड
Are you
उपमा भाई,
joking?
सेमोलिना
Don't
बोलते
make
हैं वो लोग
upma, man.
उसको।
No, don't make upma. Make something
पिज्जा,
we can eat.
बर्गर, हक्का चाउमीन।
अरे वो सब तो पूरी दुनिया में मिलता है, मतलब इंडियन ही बनाओ, बट डोंट मेक उपमा मैन। मेक
ओके
छोले भटूरे, मेक
वड़ा पाव,
वड़ा पाव बनाओ, छोले भटूरे बनाओ,
ठीक है वड़ा पाव छोले
सो
भटूरे।
मच
आई
फकिंग।
डोंट लाइक वेरी
परांठे
ऑयली।
बना लो।
हाँ पराठे, पराठे बनाऊंगा, वड़ा पाव बनाऊंगा, चाट वाट बना दूंगा यहाँ का पूरा बनारसी चाट, ये वो भाई सब बनाएंगे।
गुटके वाला पान खिलाएंगे।
पुचका खिलाएंगे पुचका।
बिहारी बिहारी दे रही हूँ।
हाँ धीरज आएगा,
अरे serious?
अरे भैया दो पुचका दीजिएगा
किधर
भाई।
थूका मैं, किधर थूकूंगा भैया? ब्लीड के पीछे पर थूका।
इधर धीरज आएगा, धीरज आगे, अरे भैया दो
He'll
पुचका लगाइए भाई।
change his name to Dheeraj.
हाँ
अरे भैया चूना लगा के
माचर
दो,
जोल भाई, आई
काहे
एम प्योर
चूना लगा
वेजिटेरियन
रहे
no more। Such things ही बना सकते।
हो? This is the saddest part. Now Godspeed will go to dinner with us and he'll order
Salad।
salad because the whole place is fucking seafood, nothing else.
Yeah, but I'll find something veg। I'll make them
There's
make
nothing. There's
something
only
veg।
fries you can eat there, man.
No, I'll make them,
Fries, garlic
I'll
bread
make
and
them make
salad.
something custom। जैसे अगर चिकन का कुछ है तो can you please remove the chicken and add some cottage cheese
Bro,
in it?
it's a seafood place. Why would they remove the meat?
They
It's
do,
literally what
restaurants
they're
do,
known
you
for.
can make custom menus।
वो बोलेंगे we'll charge you 50% extra. What will you do then?
I mean if I'm not paying for it then I don't really care।
We'll make Jorel pay. He's rich as fuck.
हाँ भाई जोरेल भाई, जोरेल will pick us up in his Bugattis।
Jorel literally asks us, "What color is our Bugatti?" We are like, "Sorry, यहाँ पे Salto है."
Yeah, our Bugatti is invisible guys, it is only in dreams। any janitor jobs that bleed, wow, सरकारी है दे देंगे, पैसे की कमी थोड़ी है चार्ज पे, क्या बात है रो।
मैं हूं ना वो काम करने के लिए।
हाँ भाई जॉनी सिंह से सीरियस भाई, हमारा सारे काम करता है ऑनेस्टली।
Your
चलो
doctor, your plumber, your astronaut, your teacher,
सही में भाई,
everything.
सही में सब कुछ है भाई।
Accountant,
हाँ
manager, social media,
थोड़े
design,
दिन में प्लेयर की कमी पड़ी कि
animator.
हैदराबाद में कोई प्लेयर बीमार हो गया, सीरियस को पटक दिया, ले भाई तू खेल।
किसी को लास्ट में लगा चल कोई बात नहीं मैं करता हूँ।
हाँ मैं हूँ
पता
तो,
चले जाके 40 मार दिया।
हाँ मैं हूँ तो। चलो guys, with this thank you for staying for such a long time today। I mean the retention has been amazing guys। I'm very grateful। 17 and a half minutes average view duration is amazing। normally people have 5 minutes 6 minutes, you guys gave me triple of that every each viewer। I'm amazed।
ट्रिपल तो वो देती थी। Wait,
it's
what?
not views, it's the quality of views that matter। it was a fun stream। yeah, good night
Oh
guys।
my Dogobot. You know what's trending on Twitter?
what?
Okay. GE fighting is trending on Twitter.
What?
Yes, sir. GE fucking fighting. This is the most stupidest shit ever.
नहीं मेरे में तो नहीं है।
मेरे में और I am tweeting about it.
इंडिया ट्रेंड्स नहीं है भाई मेरे में।
मेरे में है, मेरे में। Wait, I'm just tweeting one sec. FIGHT ING.
चलो guys, with this, thank you for appearing. Trending पे जाओ. मेरे में नहीं है trending पे क्या?
चलो मैं रिफ्रेश करो मेरा मतलब just open up my tweet, should be
अच्छा.
there.
अच्छा, this is not trending anywhere else. It's just trending in your circle. This is why it's written trending.
Still main. Okay, I'll delete this and not to bang the first.
Because
मैं
trend,
आजकल को ट्वीट
India
करने का
trend
मन
में
ही
है
नहीं
नहीं.
करता है. मेरे में तो दिखा रहा है.
Indian trends में नहीं दिखा रहा होगा ना. Go to trending, go to India.
Oh, it just shows trending. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyways.
चलो guys, thank you for watching the stream. अलविदा, कल मिलते हैं guys. अलविदा. चलो. Good night.